Yeah, champagne, but you did. Oh, yeah. I was just, oh, my bad. I tuned out. You said root beer. That's why I didn't even. My bad. Yeah, and you probably did say champagne. Yeah, and I was like, instead of root beer, I was gonna try that one first. Oh, I thought you actually talking about real champagne. Y'all bros can oh, check the life. The beat. Nah, it's just the flavor of the energy drink. Okay, that's why. Okay, I didn't know that. The beat, right? Yeah, I'm checking it right now. There it is. All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, as always, we want to give all praises to our powers. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakatash, Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahweh, Yahushai, Rakata Yahushai, Yahweh, Rakata Yahweh, Yahushai, Rakata Yahushai. I give it double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth that are constantly ruling well through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom to the beloved brethren that are constantly pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, that are not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly staying on that straight and narrow, fighting for your crowns in these last days that we are truly living in. Shalom to the few sisters that are out there. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like the other nations, but their seed line goes back to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, we back out here for another week to prophesy against this wicked society, which is America, man. You know what I'm saying? According to the Bible, is Babylon the Great, a place of confusion, all right? Incest, evil, works and inventions that are pushed here, all right? Because why? We got the devil ruling, which when we say the devil, we're talking about the biblical Edomites, which they're calling themselves Esau. I'm sorry, they call themselves self-proclaimed white people today. They run from the name Esau, you know, but we are identifying them, all right, as the wicked, all right? And the wicked, according to the Bible, is Esau, Edom, right? So we're here to wake up our people, which is the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, God chosen people according to the Bible. All right, now that the Lord has woken us back up, we're here to stand back upon our feet, all right, and proclaim those holy names again. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, right, and His beloved Son's name is Yahushai. Okay, and those names are being exalted via the way of the prophets, man. So right now you got what prophecy speaking, because wow, we're in the end. Okay, and we're witnessing the downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, because America's getting ready to fall. So the message that is going forth to our people is to what? Repent and turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai before the days of evil come. Right. So if a brother can, what you got? I got Job 9:24 because you said a key word, but I'll get yours. Go grab that Job 9:24. Okay. Somebody hold Matthew 24 and verse 3. This is Job 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. So read that again. Job 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. He covered the face of the judges. Right. Who's the ultimate judge? Yahushai. Right. Because here in America, they don't give you the true depiction of our Messiah, man. All right, Hamashiach, Yahushai, man. All right, they give you a false image, and that's what is a stronghold onto the minds of our people, okay? Because our people, which are the Israelites, okay, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. So our people, they want to worship the Most High and His Son, but Esau gives out these false religions, and then that's who they're worshiping, right? They worshiping an actual man by the name of Cesare Borgia, which is an actual Edomite, okay? It has nothing to do with your actual true powers, man. You know, so they X'd out the Lord here in Babylon the Great. So now the truth is out. Now we're proclaiming the actual true Messiah. All right, we're giving you the actual who Yahushai is, what Yahushai is going to do. All right, when He returns to the planet Earth, okay, He's going to come and gather His friends via the what? World War III, man. You know what I'm saying? Those missiles flying, those ICBM missiles, which that's how the Lord's going to usher in the second death, man, which is to what? Destroy this place, man, via the way of what? Fire, man, you know? And right now we're in a hot topic of World War III, you know what I'm saying? Okay. The Lord got a conflict going on in the Middle East, man, which we're going to talk about, you know? Let's go into that Matthew, Bible for sure.
Yeah. The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 3. And He sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto Him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Right. So as us, as being disciples, you know what I'm saying? And even, you know, even us, we're apostles too. like apostle to heart goes into what does apostles mean? It means to be what? Sent forth, you know? So we're not putting ourselves on the level as the apostles of Great Millstones, our leaders, but we're using the word that was sent forth, all right, to do what? Gather Israel, right? Be it away what this word, as the Lord said, I send you as a fisherman, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. We're fishing for the elect in these last times, okay? And we're hastening unto the coming day of our Lord, man. We're desiring to see the Lord return so we can get the what? The F out of Babylon the Great, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord's going to come and deliver us, and the Lord's going to have this place utterly destroyed, man. You know? Go ahead, Aki.
It says, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Yep, read it again.
Yep, St. Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Right, you see the end of the world, all right? What world is that talking about? It's talking about the world of Esau, man. You know, because Jacob is the beginning. I'm sorry, Jake. Remember Esau, okay. 2nd Ezra 6 or 6.
And it was spiritual, while you were talking about Yahushua, that man he was walking with a shirt, it says, y'all need, it said Jake, but you know, it's Yahushua.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Wow.
The book of,
yeah, the one with Hamas. Yep, that's
the book of 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9. It says, For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yep, so Esau is the end of the world, right? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's what I was trying to say, you know? All right, so Esau, his world is getting ready to expire, and then the Lord's getting ready to lift up his people again, you know? Because right now we at the bottom, man. You know, so all these wars, pestilence, all right, these earthquakes, these fires, and you know what I'm saying, the uproars, the people that are going on as of right now, and constantly at a back-to-back basics, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord showing for what these tokens, man. All right, which what is the word? Matter of fact, 2nd Ezra 6.
Yeah.
Go where it says that the Lord shall give forth these tokens, you know, as that world begins to vanish away, you know what I'm saying? And those tokens, when you look up the word token, it goes back into the evidence. You know, we're seeing the evidence of America, all right, and this empire coming to an end, right? You found it out here?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why don't we just get straight to
straight to the point.
Okay. Jump into verse 12. I beseech thee, shew thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou showedest me part the last night.
That's not the one I'm looking for. But that's a good one. That's a good one. That's not what I'm looking for. 2nd Ezra 6. It's 2nd Ezra 6 and
20?
Yeah, 20. That's
20.
the one. That's the one I'm looking for. Yep.
Jumping 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away.
Right, like we established that world, going into the word eon, which is an age period, right? Begin to vanish away. Go ahead, right? Which is Esau's world. Go ahead.
Shall be vanished. It's like it shall be finished. Then shall I shew these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together.
Right. So everybody's seeing the prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's seeing what the hell is going on. The Lord is making it evident. You know, now everybody is talking about biblical proportions. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody want to try to jump on the Bible, you know what I'm saying, and act like they've been preaching the Bible for years on end, and you know, and trying to act like they've been saying what the apostles been saying for years, man, for decades, man. You know?
I got a precept like that.
Yep.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
Right, he revealeth his secret unto the servants the prophets. So now that this word is going forth, it's now hitting the four winds of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Because why this word is a major piece for the Lord's elect to wake up. They have to hear these words in order for the elect to come back unto Yahushua, man. You know, but for the sheep to be led back to that house, man. All right, because right now we having the the tabernacles of David being rebuilt up again. The house of David is being restored, you know. So the Lord is building, the Lord is bringing everything to pass that he said was going to happen. Either way, what the prophets speaking upon these things, you know. Right. Go back to that Matthew's, you know, 24, and I think you have verse 4. Yeah. You know, read that, and then we're gonna jump straight into what transpired on Saturday, man, which was yesterday. You know, go ahead.
This is St. Matthew 24 and verse 4. Mm-hmm. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Yep.
That's verse 4.
Keep going.
Oh, it says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and of rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, so we shall see wars and rumors of wars, right? But see that ye be not troubled, all right? For all these things must come to pass, because why? We live in the time of the beginning of what? Sorrows, man. You know, so when you go into that word, rumors, it goes into what? The reports, right? So what's the latest report that came out? You had 5K missiles that pretty much rained down and landed on, you know, hospitals, schools, and killed civilians out there in Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a war between those Palestinians and those so-called you know, I'm gonna just call them what they really are, the Amalekites, man. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna call them what they really are. You know, they go back to the sea line of Amalek, you know, which go back to what the sea line of Esau, Edom, man. You know, which you know what? Matter of fact, read that picture that I last posted with Gamal, the guy from the president of Egypt. You know, because he made a statement. He said, you know what? He said the Jews left black but came back white, and there shall never be peace in the land. You know what I'm saying? Because those 1948ers under the Balfour Declaration, that's how they got into the land. You know, it wasn't through prophecy, all right? Because prophecy speaks about how Israel was going to go back into the land via the way of what? Ships, right? What are those ships talking about? Not boats. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's talking about actually ships that fly in the air, which are known in the Bible as chariots, man. That's right. Okay, you know, that's how Israel is going to go back into the promised land. All right, and that prophecy hasn't been fulfilled yet. You see what I'm saying? So show you that those can't be the real people of God, man. Those are the imposters, all right? Yeah. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is showing you the anger that he's mad against them goddamn 1948ers, man, them small hatters, man. You know? Because what are they fucking doing out in our land? They defiling our land. You know what I'm saying? They're committing all type of wicked works out in our land. You know what I mean? They're blaspheming the Heavenly Father and His Son in our land. You know? All right. So the Lord is making mockery of you fucking devils, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says the war for Israel. Mm-hmm. It says when he was asked about peace in the Middle East, the late president of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser, stated the Jews will never be able to live here in peace because they left here black but came back white. They left black.
See? You know what I'm saying? He said they'll never be able to live there in peace. You know, and then when you go into the account of the Palestinian and Israeli war, you know, when it first started, you know what I'm saying? The Lord made mockery of those devils because they're right when they got into the land, the Lord had them go to war, you know? Lord had them go to war, right? And one of the prophecies is, matter of fact, if a brother can grab me Isaiah 2:1. Isaiah 2:1, you know, because one of the prophecies is that, look, if those were the real people of the Heavenly Father and His Son, and they were gotten back into the land via the prophecy, right? There would not be any wars no wars in the land. So we wouldn't be hearing about conflict between Taiwan and China. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be hearing about war in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? If those were the real people of God, but they're not the people of God. Okay, we're the true Jews. Which what does Jew stand for? It's short for Judah. All right, out of the house of Judah, which the Most High Son comes out of, right? Yahushua, out of the tribe of Judah, you have 3 tribes, right? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, man. So those people can't be the people of God. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 2:1. Mm-hmm. The word that the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. Verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai house, shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Right. So what is mountains? What does mountains go into? Mountains go into what? Governments, man. You know what I'm saying? So it said we'll be the top mountain. Okay. Like you got a summit. They call them G20 summits. You got all the top heads that come and come for an organized meeting to talk about things that is going to happen in the world. You know. So we will be the top summit. You know what I'm saying, amongst all the other nations. Israel right now is not the top summit amongst all the nations. Israel right now is at the bottom of all the nations. We're despised. We're looked at crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when the Lord lift us up, we're going to be the spearhead of the world.
That's right.
Go ahead, Ak.
Right, bro. Verse 2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, to the house of God, thy power of Jacob. And he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. Paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai from Jerusalem. Verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their and the spears into pruning hooks. Nations shall not lift up swords against nations, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Okay, so there you go. Right now, let's go into the article. You know, let's go into the article because we just read that. It said nation shall not lift up sword against nation. You see what I'm saying? So that show you that them ain't the fucking people. You know?
Yeah. And they said that they were going to turn their spears into pruning hooks. So no more the war machine wouldn't be a turning no more. It'd be agricultural stuff.
Right.
Now it's the opposite.
It's the opposite.
It's war time now.
It's war time. They changing the agricultural tools into weapons of war, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I got you, bro. This is Las Vegas Review Journal. It's let me see, what did they know?
You don't gotta get all that. We can
okay. Well, it came out yesterday. Got you. Israel responds to Hamas firing 5,000 rockets. Hamas. Okay.
Hamas, which Hamas is a military organized group in Gaza. You know, so like maybe the 80s they probably came out. I'm not too sure on it, but you know they one of those Islamic factions. You know,
1987.
1987. You know, so it came out in the 80s, but they one of those Islamic factions. You know. Go ahead, Ak.
Israel responds to Hamas firing 5,000 rockets in frustration. I'm saying that right?
5K,
yeah, infiltration.
Infiltration. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Jerusalem, Palestinian militants in the Gaza Strip carried out an unprecedented infiltration Saturday into southern Israel and fired thousands of rockets into the country as the ruling Hamas militant group announces the beginning of a new operation.
Yep, keep going.
Israel began striking targets in Gaza in response. Setting the stage for what was likely to be a new heavy round of fighting between the bitter enemies.
Yep.
Videos posted on social media showed what appeared to be unformed Palestinian gunmen inside the Israeli border town of Sadrat. A video from Gaza showed what looked like the lifeless body of an Israeli soldier being trampled by an angry crowd shouting, "God is great."
Ooh, that's that Allah Akbar. Hey, because I was watching the video and they were saying that they're using tactics from the Ukrainian war. You know what I'm saying? The Ukrainian-Russia war. They were using drones. You know what I'm saying? Little $80 drones they were saying was taking out tanks and big sentries, man. And that's how they were taking out. That's how they got to move so far into Israel, man. You know, and like I said, man, it was a surprise attack. They were calling it like Tet Offensive, which was back in the Vietnam War. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yep.
And these nations, you know, they're not showing pity for you Israelis, man. You know? You said Isaiah 13:1.
Yeah. Matter of fact, since you said that, grab that Isaiah 13:4. Yep.
13:4.
Grab that Isaiah 13:4, because this is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai putting the spirit on these other nations. All right. Because you got a bunch of heathen nations around about, you know, those Arabs, those Persians, man, you know what I'm saying? And then they're fighting against Esau, man, you know what I'm saying? Which none of you heathens own those lands over there. Those lands are not for you heathens, man. Those lands are our lands. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord is actually mustering up the host to the battle, man, because we are going to enter into a time of World War III. So everything is escalating, okay, up until the last few prophecies that are getting ready to come to pass, man. You know, we don't have that much longer here. Go ahead, Aki.
Yeah, this
After that.
this is Isaiah 13:4.
Mm-hmm.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
So the Lord is drawing out, all right, that war spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely in a time of what? War, man. We're not in a time of peace. You know what I'm saying? We're not in time of comfortability. You know, we in a time of war, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's what we've been saying. We've been saying we in a time of war. We in a time of hate. You know what I'm saying? We in a time of great judgments, man. You know, the Lord is getting ready to start laying down bodies, man. Just like He's doing out there in Israel. It's bodies that is laid the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? Bodies getting snatched out of houses. Women getting snatched up. And you know, them women them women that want to join the military, they getting taken back to them barracks. You know what I'm saying? And getting ravished, man. You know what I'm saying? Tied to them bedposts. You know, you want to be a woman of war? You're going to be a booty, a spoil of war, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And they don't pity them, man, because I seen the video where she was all bloodied up.
Yeah.
And they took her out the car and she was all bloodied up. And then there was another one where they done took her off in the back of a little moped, man. She was over there like trying to, looks like she was like calling for her husband, man.
Yeah, that's real in war, because in war, it's when somebody take you by force, it's not something light. It's something they gonna beat you and make you submit to them.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of you women don't know what's getting ready to happen to you. Right. They like brother said, it was the chick was bloody, man. You know what I'm saying? You want a woman to not resist, you beat her. You know what I'm saying? You beat her. That's what's gonna happen to a lot of you women, man. You know what I'm saying? Judgments like that, gruesome judgments, is going to happen to a lot of you women. That's what's going on in Israel right now. You know, they ain't about to take them women to be hostages, to give back, you know, for diplomatic propositions. You know, nah, they gonna use them women for pleasures, man. Yeah, and then the military men and politicians and people that they snatch up, you know what I'm saying, and probably certain civilians. You know, they'll use them as leverage, you know, for you not to retaliate and bomb back. You know what I'm saying?
They had captured a Israeli general too.
See,
you know, so that right there, you know, he has because men are more held in more honor than women. You know what I'm saying? Yep. How much more a general?
Yep.
You know, that's a lot more. He weighs more, so to speak. You know.
Yep. Yeah.
I got a quick one for you.
Yeah, drop him.
Isaiah 13 and verse 16. Straight to the point. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Yep. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Yep. Hey, that's what was that? Isaiah 13?
Yes, sir. Yes,
yep.
sir.
So that's what's going on over there right now, and that's also going to happen over here in America, man. Yeah. You know, because like we was talking about war. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got war getting ready to brew up here in America, man. You know. Like we've been saying those fucking borders patrols that are busing those immigrants all throughout the states of America, you know, hitting Texas, hitting New York, hitting Cali. You know what I'm saying? A lot of those immigrants, those are actually military age men. And the reports came out that somebody asked this one individual about like the money that they was making to come over here. You got individuals that are being contracted to come over here. You know what I'm saying? And they getting paid about like 3,000 pesos. You know what I'm saying? which is a whole lot more than a lot of these U.S. personnel are making. Their military is making, man. You know, so they're being contracted to come over here, and then, you know, they're just laying dormant, man. They're laying dormant, waiting for that right either frequency or that right message to come along, and then it's go time. You know, it's time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? False flag events. Start causing chaos. Killing people. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that movie Bushwick about here. You know, it's gonna be like Bushwick out here, man. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna get a quick. Matter of fact, if you can, brother, grab this precept. Whoever go to the blue letter. Okay. You know, and the book of Jeremiah. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter maybe 51, and maybe start at verse like 50.
I got you. Jeremiah 51. Read it. What's the word?
Read it in the NLT.
NLT.
Yep.
Okay, let me just set it up.
Oh no, I'm sorry. 51 and 14.
Yeah, you have to switch to the NLT. Never mind.
You
gotta parallel your Bible.
Yeah.
Parallel it.
Done? You got it downloaded?
I don't think at this point it's new.
Cancel here.
Oh shit. Okay.
While the brother doing that right now, I'm gonna read in a regular verse. This is Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51 and 12. It says, "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon." So you got a lot of military men that is ready to ambush this place, man. You know, you got America besieged right now, where you got Vladimir Putin. He's doing joint exercises and helping out those Cubans, man. You know what I'm saying? With those Cubans are Israelites, and a lot of the Cuban government, they're actually forcing grown men out in Cuba to actually go get that training to fight with you know what I'm saying, against the US, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus so you got on that side, then you got on the opposite side in Alaska, you got war ships that are right there off the coast, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how close that is? So America is being boxed in, you know, on all different levels. You know, you had fucking recently China that sent in a little spy balloon, you know what I'm saying, getting intel, you know. So a lot of these other nations, hey, they coming over here, man. They already here, you know. They already here. It's just a matter of time till the Lord have it go.
And also cyber attacks as well.
Oh yeah, cyber
attacks.
Yep.
On the military and high profile people.
Yep.
You know
yeah, businesses making them pay all type of money for ransom. You know, so there's a lot of shit going on in America, man. Where we're gonna see some crazy shit happen out here. You know,
yeah.
That's why we say, hey, now more than ever, put on that whole armor for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because guess what? These days is getting ready to be evil. You got to be circumspect out here, man. You know, because like that movie Bushwick, it started off as it was a happy day with the couple, you know, and then boom, hold on, the husband, let me go check see what's going on, and he the first one to die, burned, you know, because whatever blew up on the street level, you know, and then as soon as the woman went up top, you seen it was just military men, militia men out in the streets, then planes flying, falling out the sky, and then fucking bullets flying, people dying, people running, screaming down the street. You know what I'm saying? It was just at every turn a duck and cover type of moment, man. You know? That's what's coming to America, man. We tell you, these streets are getting ready to be flooded with troops and dead bodies on the floor.
Just like that Amos.
Yeah, just like that Amos say. But you got it, brother.
Y'all said there's a lot going on. The opening the borders for the immigrants. You know, that's a major thing too, because they could spend. I know they are sending spies and shit.
Well, that's why I just said.
That's
why I just said. Yeah, that's why I just said.
Okay.
You know, they allowing them to come through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're paying them look, 3,000 pesos.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Slot.
They show you that they're contracted troops. But go ahead though, bro.
You said 51 and 50, right?
51 and 51 and 12.
51
And read that in the NLT and then read down to verse 14. Bible Kushar.
I got you, bro. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 12. And it reads, rise a battle flag against Babylon.
Yep.
Reinforce the guard in stations. The watchmen prepare ambush for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai will fulfill all his plans against Babylon.
So the Lord getting ready to fulfill his plans against Babylon the Great, man. This place is gonna be ambushed. And you know when it's an ambush, you like somebody hiding in the bushes or you somewhere in the cut getting ready to pounce on them, man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be unexpected how America gets attacked, man. You know, and that's what's gonna happen, man. We've been warned that America was gonna be invaded. You know, and you know the news will tell you, alien invasion.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not aliens as little small green men. No, it's aliens as strangers from different lands coming into this place. That's what alien means. It's a play on words. But the news makes you stupid people believe that it's fucking Martians coming to invade this place. No, all right. Look your words up. It's strangers that are coming from different countries that are going to be here in America that are going to land and attack upon this place, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 13. You are a city by a great river, a great center of commerce.
Commerce. Right? Because what? Everybody comes here to America to enjoy what? Babylon the Great. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here. So a lot of those northern kid that's coming over here, it's gonna be two things: either to be judged or to get saved up out of here. You know what I'm saying? All right. But everybody that comes over here, it's gonna be a great judgment upon them because everybody wants to flow with Babylon. Everybody wants to take part of Babylon the Great, man. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the major cities that are out here. You know? All right. But guess what? You don't know that you're gonna be trapped here in America, being judged by Yahweh by Shem Shai. Go ahead, bro.
But your end, excuse me. But your end has come.
But your end has come.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
The thread of your life is cut.
Hey, you know, like that movie Hercules, where it's an old school Hercules. You know what I'm saying? The cartoon one, but. You had those demonic guys. I forgot what they were, like little eyeballs, little old witches. And what they would do to people's lives, they would cut the strands, and then that would show that you're about to die off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, which we know the Lord, he controls the issues of death. You know, because all that shit was like Greek mythology. You know, but the Lord is getting ready to cut the strand of America, man. He's getting ready to cut the lifeline of America. You know what I'm saying? That's why we show you that America's on his last leg. You know. Once the Lord send that scissors through here, it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't gonna be no reviving and building this place up. America's totally about to be obliterated, man. You know? Go ahead.
The thread is just like one little string, you know. It's not like a rope, you know.
Yeah.
You know, think of how Jake and shit or Edomites, whatever, get a new company, they cut the line shit.
Oh yeah.
Then I'm thinking about basically in the east. The ribbon. Yeah. The Lord will cut that shit. It'll be our kingdom. That's why I thought it said that. It's Jeremiah 51 and verse 13. You are a great city by a great river, a great center of a commerce, but your end has come.
And you know, a river is like something with abundance. You know? So America is like that place where there's an abundance of everything. You can do everything here in America. You know what I'm saying? You could do everything in America. You know, that's why everybody wants to come here because it's not like these other countries. You know what I'm saying? So show you that Babylon the Great, is that spearhead of the world. You know, show you that Esau, Edom, who controls Babylon, they're the top heathens of the world right now. But the top heathens are getting ready to be thrown down. You know?
Yep. Right.
Go ahead.
The thread of your life is cut. Verse 14. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai of heaven's armies has taken this vow and has sworn to it by his own name. Your cities will be filled with enemies like fields, swarming with locusts.
See your enemies. Hey, they're gonna fill this place. It said like fields, like locusts. You know when locusts come through, they come through down there by the millions, man. And they eat up everything. They devour all your crops, man. You know, so the Lord's gonna have a great overthrow of this place.
Right, bro. Swarming with locusts, and it will shout in trumpet over you.
I was holding
Exodus.
yeah, Exodus, and then I got
You can get Jeremiah 49 and 20 as well. Yeah, keep going on.
Oh, you going?
Was that it?
That was verse 14.
14. Read it one more time.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 14 in the NLT. It says
NLT come through.
That's the way it says.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, bro.
A little more graphic too.
Yeah,
bro. The Lord Yahweh of heaven's armies has taken this vow and has sworn. This vow and has sworn to it by his own name.
Right. On me. Yeah. So you know you got like we was watching Christopher Green. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about how his island project and how they're building a digital Noah's Ark. And I was like, yo, this dude is a insider. He's got to be set up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not actually trying to warn you to really take care of yourself. He's only sending out a broadcast for those that actually have money. Because you can't jump into Christopher Green's island project unless you got like 30K to start. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a bare minimum. Jake don't got that fucking kind of money. And then they use keywords like art, to so-called talk about how to save yourself, all right, or be in a better position than these average people out here, And it brought me back to the movie of 2012 where everybody was actually that had money, they were buying to get a seat on the ark. You know what I'm saying? Because there was going to be a great destruction coming to America. The elite show these biblical time movies, right? And only certain people that are selected are able to be like so-called saved. But in reality, you're not going to be saved, because you got Christopher Green talking about, I've been trying to tell you that World War III was going to happen and Babylon the Great was going to fall, talking about America. Well, Babylon the Great is going to fall with your ass too. Right, bro. You're not going to be saved, no matter how much you try to talk about. Well, you should get into crypto and do this and do that. You're not going to be saved because Yahweh Bashmal Shai going to utterly destroy this whole place. And prophecy goes into the Lord is going to gather these devils. The real top banking family elites that are going to hide themselves out in like Europe and these other countries, right? When they know that the missiles are going to fly and they going to get their ass snatched up and put into slavery, man. So there ain't no getting away from the Lord's judgment. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of these Edomites that try to talk like with the Bible, but they don't know what the hell is going on, man. They damn self.
Yeah, they weren't given the spirit.
Yeah, they weren't given the spirit, and they ain't the apostles, man. They ain't been talking about the Bible like the way the apostles be talking about the Bible. They just talking about the Bible now because of how much of everything is coming to pass,
Yeah. They probably watch.
Yeah, they watch, take what they want.
Like the more recent movie back up on that movie 2012, but they only had a certain group of people that could escape or whatever. That movie Don't Look Up. It's kind of different the way they escape. But they only had a certain group to escape, man, like the brother was saying, man. But at the end of the day, they can't escape judgment. Because on the end of that one, they escaped or whatever, so-called escape, but they still perished when they went to the other place or whatever, man. But you want that? I'm gonna finish off that Jeremiah, bro.
Yeah, finish that, and then we're gonna go to Jeremiah 49 and 20.
This is Jeremiah 51 verse 14 in the NLT. It says, "The Lord of heaven, the Lord of heaven, Yahweh, the Lord of heaven's armies has taken this vow and has sworn to it by his own name. Your cities will be filled with."
He said, the Lord said he made a vow. It's a vow.
Yep.
Matter of fact, Ahab, if you can't grab that, what does it say? What does it say when you have a vow?
Oh, in Ecclesiastes,
yeah, in Ecclesiastes that if you say a vow to the Lord, that you should repay. You should pay that vow, or don't even say the vow, So if the Most High makes a vow, you know he keeping his word. And he said by his name.
Yeah, it don't
You know what I'm
get no
saying?
more higher than Yahweh himself.
Yeah. Like they say, my word is bond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the Most High said, my word is bond. You know?
Like told us he's not a man to lie.
Yeah, he ain't a man to lie. So the Most High definitely gonna destroy America, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, that's what we waiting for. That's why we get excited, you know, because this is good news to our ears. Hell
Yeah.
You know, I you know, even though shit might not you know, happen immediately, you know what I'm saying? But we know that we that much closer, you know, because they talking about fucking bank what did they say chaos with the banks, you know, the Monday fucking the banks might not be open or, you know, available for you to take your money and shit out, you know what I mean?
Freezing accounts.
It might freeze your accounts, you know. Hey, it's going. You never know. This war with was going on between Israel and the Palestinians, man. It could bring a whole lot of chaos, you know what I'm saying, and friction over here in America, man. You know,
higher
gas
rates.
You know, gas could go up more, you know, which that'll stretch the fuck out of these people, you know. Yeah, excuse my language too. You know, that'll put these people more in a bind, man. Because people can't even already afford gasoline, food. You know what I'm saying? The price of living, etc., man, because of how high living is, man. You know, so that's gonna bring people out to these streets, man. You know, so the Lord is cooking.
Oh yeah,
you know,
with one prophecy it leads to
something else,
more and more, like the upwards of the people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, them coming against their insurrection of men. Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
and you just had somebody that came against one of those politicians. You know what I'm saying? Like hemmed them up, took their car.
Oh yeah, I think, man, that shit. I was reading the thing and I was like, man, it almost seemed like staged, because he was like, they took everything. They even took my sushi, and I got my sushi back and all my shit. You know, I was like, man, yeah.
But that's good though, you know, because even if it is some stage, it's that spirit.
Yeah, it pushes that narrative.
It's the spirit, you know, it's the spirit that the Lord is pushing out there, you know, because people are starting to wake up that the government is actually not for the people, you know. So people are actually starting to rise up against these different politicians and speak against them now. You know, they're not following the narrative of CNN and Fox News. You know, they like to hell with what y'all talking about, because shit, y'all been saying the same thing and nothing has ever changed.
Yeah, that's real.
I got the Ecclesiastes.
Yeah. Grab that.
I didn't finish. My bad. Verse 14.
Hold on. Because we building off what we said in the beginning.
My bad. Slot.
Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 4. When thou vowest a vow unto the Most High, defer not to pay it, for he has no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. Yep.
Pay which thou hast vowed, man. You know. So if the Lord is saying, look, if we make a vow towards Him, pay which thou hast vowed. How much more of the Most High, when He makes a vow, how much more is He going to repay it?
And He puts it on His name.
And He puts it on His name.
He ain't playing with His name.
And He ain't playing with His name at all. Put some respect on His name. You know what I'm saying? That Birdman.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. That was it on that. You could go back to that where you at.
This is back in Jeremiah 51 in verse 14.
Put some respect on the name.
In the NLT.
That shit was funny though. That meme that was going on.
Yeah.
Because he was talking to Charlemagne, you know. That's a goofy. He's a goofy Egyptian. Go ahead, though.
Jeremiah 51 in verse 14 in the NLT. And it reads, the Lord Yahweh of heaven's armies has taken this vow and sworn to it by his own name. Your cities will be filled with enemies, like fields, swarming with locusts, and they will shout and trumpet over you.
Yep, shout and trumpet over you, you know. All right, so it's and a lot of these foreign troops, man, they really hate Americans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when they shouting over you, it's going to be that war shout. Get the fuck on the ground. Come with me, and it's gonna be no peace amongst you people, man. You know, go ahead to that Jeremiah 49. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Let's grab that, and then two, brother, also hold second Esdras 15 and 1.
Got you.
You know, because we definitely are living in a time where prophecy is speaking, man. You know, so we're speaking now these words into the ears of our people, man. You know, hey, it's time to get right by the Lord. The Lord ain't fucking playing no more, man. You know, once hell and chaos break loose out here, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rewind, ain't no asking the Lord for another chance. You know, it's gonna be on and cracking out here, you know. And if you ain't got right by the Lord when before the Lord sends these evils in here, you're gonna be swept by the flood, man. You're gonna be taken away and never to be seen again. You know what I'm saying? Out here lost, man. You know, hoping that the Lord help you in a time of trouble. And he ain't gonna help you.
He's gonna laugh.
He gonna laugh at you. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 20. It says, therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that he had taken against Edom.
Yep.
And his purposes that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them.
Yep. So the least of the flock shall draw them out, man. You know, and that's what's going on in Israel right now, you know, which I don't know, you got that quote, brother, with what you posted with
Benjamin,
not Benjamin, not a Jew,
you
know what I'm saying? that demon, you know, hey, they talking some bold words. So you know, they're gonna draw out America, they're gonna draw out the French Republic, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna draw out these other Edomites, you know, and if they all get involved, those that are part of NATO, you know, they gotta invoke Article 5, man. You know, so Article 5, you read in Article 5, it says if any one ally goes to war, all allies have to go to war. You know what I'm saying? So they all gotta jump in. So hey, that's gonna be prophecy being fulfilled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, so it could be a like we've been saying, a military draft. Yeah, bro. You know? You want to speak on something?
Yeah, because Sleepy Joe, he said that they're for sure gonna show support to Israel, man.
Yep.
Because that's their welfare state.
Yep.
You know?
Israel's a welfare state. Yep. You know. So military draft. So you got like what 18 to like fucking 35 or something up there, where you can get drafted to the military. So a lot of you individuals out here, you're gonna get drafted to the military. And we're talking about men and women, you know, and right now the U.S. Military branches, they're all lacking. You know what I'm saying? They're not hitting their required number of people wanting to join, man. You know what I'm saying? It's mad low, you know. So they're gonna force you to join the military, you know. And then guess what? College, if you wanted that loan, you know what I'm saying? You had to check a box, and that box says that in a time of war you will be drafted. You know, same thing when you go into the DMV. You know, if you want to drive, you want that license, you got to check that box.
Yeah,
you know,
selective services.
You know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of you that are getting ready to be. You're gonna get that letter. You know what I'm saying, or that electronic email. You know, you have been selected for selective duties. Report here at such and such time. You know, if you do not show up at such time, you will be persecuted under such and such statutory to the highest extent of the law.
There's a song. It's an old school song. It's called "Unfortunate Son" or "Fortunate Son," and it talks about, well, shit, man, I ain't no politician's son, because they get exempt from drafts. You know, because they could pull certain strings. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, man, at the end of the day, man, it's bankers' wars, man.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of time it's sacrifices.
Yeah.
You know, blood sacrifices, man.
Yeah. All wars is funded by bankers.
Yeah.
They both funded on each side.
I got what you had said.
Oh yeah. You have to grab that.
This was from a statement by Benjamin Netanyahu, Israeli Prime Minister, and it says, "We are at war, not in operation, not rounds, but at war. This morning, Hamas opened a murderous surprise attack against the state of Israel and its citizens. We were in it since early morning. I convened heads of security. I instructed first to clear the villages from terrorists that infiltrated. This is taking place now. In addition, I ordered a wide call for reservists to fight back with might and scope that the enemy did not know. The enemy will pay a price he did not know until now. In the meantime, I call on all citizens of Israel to strictly obey the instructions of the army and instructions of the home command. We are at war and we will win.
Just let them just attack us like this.
Yeah.
You fucking crybabies.
Yeah, you sissy.
You know, when y'all fucking terrorizing the world, man, and you doing all types of manner of evil to everybody else. Now you get attacked, and then you want to fucking we need help. We're not gonna stand for this, and we're gonna win because they're inciting Babylon to step in. You know, all right, Babylon, because you know Babylon is the top over the world right now. You know, the Lord set Babylon as the eagle, man. You know, what is the eagle is the highest flying bird, and the eagle is a tough ass bird, man.
Yeah,
it's a big bird. That motherfucker will snatch a goat off a cliff and fucking drive his ass into the ground. Just so the impact can kill him, so he can eat the goat and take the food back to the baby, man. You know, so it's like you, bro, real fast. You know, so the U.S. military has high military grade equipment, man. You know that's why a lot of these other countries they don't just try to fight against America because they know that they'll get wiped off the map, man.
that's right.
But you got it, bro.
Just making a point. They're very cruel.
Yeah,
you know, they'll walk up in, they'll fly into another nest and eat up all the little baby birds and shit. You know, and just fly off, man. You know, that's the bald eagle for you, man.
See, so you know, the Lord got it symbolic for these devils, man. You know that's what they call. So going back to Jeremiah 49 and 20. Yeah. Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and he had taken against Edom, and his purposes that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman.
Yep.
Surely
the Temanites, those are the Germans. You know. All right, go ahead.
Smartest ones out of Edomites.
Yeah, the smart ones out of Esau. Yep.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Right, and those are the Amalekites, right? The least of the flock of the Amalekites, you know, and as the scriptures say, matter of fact, real fast, brother, that Exodus 17.
Okay.
Exodus 17 and what, 16?
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead.
This is Exodus chapter 17 and verse 16. For he said, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai had sworn that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Right, so the Lord hates these Amalekites. The Lord hates these damn devils, man. So from generation to generation, it's always going to be war and conflict between the Most High and these devils, man. So the Lord is doing this, man. He's causing this stir up out there in our land, man, amongst these heathen nations that think that they're gonna someday fully take over our land and live in the land that flows with milk and honey. You know, that's not according to Bible prophecy, man. Right, bro. You know, so the Lord is storing up this last war, right? So the Lord can the valley of decision, bring that great judgment upon all you heathens at one time. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's rounding you up. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking dude at the rodeo, man, with the fucking rope. He got that big rope. He getting ready to throw that shit over y'all and get y'all in a bundle and fucking put y'all down all at once, man. And that's when your Yahushai comes. Right. You know?
I got a quick one.
I got one now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Back you up what you're saying, bro. You gotta keep I'm gonna just bring it out. Proverbs 21 and verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, as the rivers of water. Yep. Yeah. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right. So the Lord controls the minds of these elites that are moving, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord controls Vladimir Putin. The Lord controls Benjamin Netanyahu, man. You know what I'm saying? Or Xi Jinping. You know, or fucking Rocket Man, Kim Jong-un, you know, Sleepy Joe. The Lord controls all these niggas, man. That's right. You know, so everything that they're doing, guess what? The Most High make them do.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah. I got one right quick.
Yep.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 23 and verse 20.
Yep.
And he looked on Amalek. He took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations. And on the ledger it says the first of the nations that warred against Israel. Coming out of Egypt.
Yeah, they gave us a hard time, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, which they go back to the sons of Esau, you know what I'm saying? So they hate Israel, we hate them too, man. They hate the Most High hate them too, man. You know, all right? And the Lord's gonna keep exposing them for who they are not, man, because they're not the children of Israel. We are the children of Israel, all right? That's why we opened up with Gamar, man, the president from Egypt, man. You know, all right, they left black but came back somehow white with leprosy and cursed. You know, which you know, really he just saying that we were dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? Because none of our people are black, man. You know, we're not pushing that black narrative. We're just making an example that we are the people of Israel, because we those melanated people that were forced to leave out the land. You know. Go ahead. Will we back at
a little bit more?
Oh yeah. Okay,
it says, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
See, his latter end is that he gonna perish what forever, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's gonna be their latter end. You know. All right. And it's coming soon, man. It's coming soon, man. You know, like the scriptures say, now is a high time to awake out of sleep. Right. For our salvation is nearer than we believe, man.
Right,
you know, that's why we don't give a fuck about all these weirdo ass Israelites that are popping up out of the woodworks and talking shit, and you know what I'm saying, trying to fight against the ministry, and all these people that don't believe, you know. So you make the faith of Yahweh Shema Shai without uneffect? No.
Romans 3, right?
You know. All right, the Lord's plan is going to be executed throughout the planet Earth, man, and it is being executed as we speak. You know, it's just not a stumbling block unto us, man. You know, but to you, scoffers, to you fucking, you know, you guys out there that don't want to get with the prophecies in the Lord's plan, man. You're gonna fall in the end, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fall, and it's gonna be a great fall to you too. You know, because we're living in some beautiful times, man. All Israel should be talking about what's taking place and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Should be excited through the spirit, man. You know? But hey, the Lord don't want everybody. Matter of fact, too, grab your precept, brother, and then
my bad.
Somebody grab me 1 Peter 2:7.
Okay, I got the precept. If I made it back you up, bro, you know, you quoted Romans 3. Basically, should the truth be you out of faith just because you don't believe? Right, paraphrasing, man. You know, them people that you're talking about, man, really, you're just an example of how not to be, man. You know, we just edify the flock more, man. You know, through you.
Yep.
So you ain't really doing nothing, man. Really just benefiting the truth at the end of the day.
Hold that. We're gonna go back to that.
But I got a precept to back this brother up. Revelation 18 and verse 7, and it reads, "How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow."
Yep, that's the pride of America, man. You know, America's that woman that never experienced somebody invading her. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really bucked up and fought against America. You know what I'm saying? So America is in that comfortable mindset. Like I sit a queen, I sit a widow. Ain't nobody came against me. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. You know, you got them proud women. You can't do nothing to me. Well, the Lord gonna shut that pride down. He gonna, bitch, shut up. You know, and put this nasty whore down, man.
Right, bro.
You know, yeah, Lord gonna back in the shit out of America, man. You know,
this right.
Go ahead.
Yep, and this verse right here explains exactly what he's saying, bro. Verse 8, Proverbs 18 and verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Yep.
Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire.
Yep.
For strong,
she shall be utterly burnt with fire, man. What's that fire talk about? Them ICBM nuclear missiles, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. For strong is the Lord Yahweh Shai, God thy power, who judgeth her.
Now for the Lord going to judge you, man. That's right. You know. Go ahead. And guess what? The sins of America has reached unto heavens, man. You know, and in the Most High, like the scriptures say, He's angry. If you can find that, Tazwan. Okay. Grab that.
1 Peter.
Yep. With the wicked every day.
Yep. He's angry with the wicked every day. You know, hold that on there.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 7. Unto you, therefore, which believe He is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner.
Yep.
And a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense,
Yep.
even to them which stumble at the word.
Right. So a lot of you stumble at this word, man. All right. This word is an offense unto you. All right. And it's really Yahushua is an offense unto you. You wicked ass Jakes, man, that truly don't believe on Yahushua. You know, matter of fact, brother, if you can too, look up that word stumbling.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get it.
You know, because that word stumbling goes into those that stumble pretty much at like a let me see, I wrote it down. It says at a trap stick, and then it also goes into those that lose faith, man. You know what I'm saying? Or without faith, man. You know? So you individuals, man, that are rising up and coming under like out of a rock, out of they coming out of the woodwork, out of like nowhere. Like, where the fuck is all these weirdos coming from, man? You know, they come out the gutters like fucking nah, they ain't even Ninja Turtles, man. Ninja Turtles are cool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ninja Turtles are actually cool. You know, you know, Mercy. You know what I'm saying? And Raphael.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leonardo, Donatello. You know, Michelangelo. Yeah. They had some spiritual names, so they was cool. You know, you niggas is like skunks and raccoons and shit. You know, coming you a fucking what you call those animals, man?
Oh, vermin.
Vermin. You a fucking vermin, man.
Rats.
That's what you are. You a fucking vermin, man. You know, but go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, this is stumbling, and this
Scandalon.
Yeah. Hold on.
That would be the strong. Should be Scandalon.
Yeah, stumbling. My fault. I pressed the 7. It's wait, stumbling. I got prosopamine. Stumbling. Oh, you want it in the stumbling versus the stone? No.
Stumbling block.
Or maybe
is it stumbling block? Or just say stumbling?
Yeah. Or I'm gonna look at stumbling block.
Yeah. Look that word up real fast. Let's see what it say right there. Because maybe I got the wrong word. Slacky if I got the wrong word. But I know stumbling block, it should go into scandalon. You know? And that's Strong's 4625. Strong's 4625. That's what I'm looking for. Strong's 4625. You know? So maybe, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, so no, G4348. No, I got this was a stumbling block. It's the same one, post homo.
Yeah, what does that say?
It says it's
that's not the one I'm looking for. So yeah, maybe type in stumbling block on Wikipedia. Type in stumbling block on Wikipedia. But go ahead with that 215.
Oh yeah. You want that that one you just quoted?
Start at the top. No, start at the top.
Okay. The 2 15 in verse 1. And it reads, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth."
Yep. So that's what we out here doing. We're speaking the words of prophecy that Yahweh Bashai has put in our mouth. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Saith the Lord Yahushua. Verse 2. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yep. But they are what? Faithful and true. Go ahead. You speak on that.
Now I was gonna say, yeah, they're faithful and true. I was gonna say the same thing. Basically, you know, the Lord's not he's not a man to lie, man. You know, these guys, these prophecies had to happen, man. Everything had to happen. War had to happen. Wars has to happen for us to get the kingdom. No, I was gonna say something like that. Verse 3: Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right. So we don't care about those that try to trouble this ministry. You know, like we mentioned, hold it right there. That this is a stumbling block, all right, unto the minds of the average person out here, man. You know, they ain't gonna believe until shit start happening. You know, today faced with life-threatening events. You know, that's what's gonna be out here. Life-threatening events where you ain't gonna be able to escape them shits. It's gonna be just judgment after judgment after judgment after judgment. Niggas is gonna be put to death. You know what I'm saying? All right? Because why? Hey, your lack of faith. Right? Let's read that word stumbling block. Let's see what that says. You know?
When he said that, bro, perilous times, man. You know, that goes into basically like troubled times, man. You know, basically unawares. You're not gonna know what's coming your way.
Yeah,
that's what times we're coming into, man.
Yeah, and that's why they push the society bliss. You know what I'm saying? Or they push that Roman bread and circus, man. You know, to keep you confused, dazed, docile. you know what I'm saying, entertain, you know, because, you know, they got football going on.
Yeah.
You know, they got the basketball tryouts going on, you know what I'm saying? Well, on the 30th, which was the day before the October 1st, which they was talking about the shutdown, they had a boxing fight.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't ignorant to Satan's devices. You know, a lot of us, bro, we wouldn't take out the fight, you know, all right, because, you know, we watch these things, but we also know, we on our watch. You know what I'm saying? We pay attention to what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying 45 days from the October 1st, 45 days, they're gonna have to come with some type of decision, you know, to shut the government down, you know. So that's a month and a half of you know, you getting your last fucking EBT and, you know, your government assistance programs. They saying 4 million people in the government is going to have to be out of a job, I think, without the furlough, you know. So none of you going to be getting paid. None of you going to be getting paid because they don't believe government workers are essential workers. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to even stir up more chaos out here, you know. Right. You know, you're not working, you can't pay them bills, and you got them bill people hitting you. You got, you know, you got, cause see, you got bills all throughout your month. You know, whether you got fucking Netflix and a gym membership, you know, car note, you know, phone bill, insurance. So you got bills all throughout the month. So you know, a lot of Americans, they don't have fucking savings like that, man. You know, so you know, you might be able to pay maybe a couple bills, and once your money run dry, it's like shit. What you gonna fucking do?
You gotta save that. You gotta save the rest of your money for the next bill.
You know, so you know, it's gonna leave people more stressed out, man. You know what I'm saying? So stress brings forth desperation. Desperation also can lead into what? Chaos and violence. But that's going to hit the streets of America, man. Chaos and violence. Buildings on fire and cars flipped over and people that are gonna die. Go ahead, bro. Let's see what that word stumbling block.
Stumbling block in the Koine Greek word scandalon, Strong's 4625, means either a chapstick or a stumbling block. In the Bible, scandalon is used figuratively to mean either something that causes people to sin or something that causes them to lose their faith in Yahushua.
Say a stumbling block, it causes them either to sin or to lose faith in Yahushua. You see what I'm saying? That's why a stumbling block was set forth. For you to deny the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? So that the way the Lord is justifying and putting your ass to death, man. You know, because the message has gone forth, right? The Lord said, had I not come, you would have no quote for your sins. You see, so you can't say I didn't get the message of Yahweh Shema Shah, because this message has been going through the four winds of the earth, man. And this message is like, it's like the ocean. It's like vast water. You know, you go to the beach and you look at the ocean. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see the end. You know, that's why Nipsey Hussle say ocean views, because he had a broad sight of, you know, how he was going to build his empire. You know what I'm saying? It was something that was going to never end, you know, but the Lord took that nigga out. You know what I'm saying? All right. And you know, he used Esau to do it, and a wicked ass Jake, you know, cause shit, you know, that dude was uniting you know, blacks and Mexicans, and he was uniting the Crips and the Bloods, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so different issues, and people were coming together, and that's Israel, you know. And Esau don't like Israel, so they'll send shitty cuz to come in and you know what I'm saying, kill their own people, and you know, take the rap to do the time, you know, which hey, but ultimately it's the Lord doing that, man, you know. But yeah.
That word. You want that second still, right?
Now hold that. Go back where you at. Yeah. No, you can talk that First Peter now. Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, go back to Jeremiah. You know?
Jeremiah chapter 30, 49 and verse 20. It says, yeah, therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and he had taken against Edom, and his purposes which he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, At the cry, the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea.
Yep.
Behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle, and spread his wings over Basra.
Yep.
And at
Yep. Which Basra, it goes into a sheepfold, and it's the capital of Edom. You know, so America would be known as Basra today. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord's gonna fly up over Basra, spread his wings over Basra, man. You know, and he's gonna bring a great end to this place, man. Because not only is America gonna be burnt by nuclear fire, America's also gonna be burnt by the laser beams from the chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have chariots coming through just laying shit down, man. People gonna get fucking zapped like that movie World at War with Tom Cruise, man. You know, when those so-called aliens came and they made that loud trumpet sound, and then everybody looked like, oh, what the fuck is this? You know, people gonna be looking like that, astonished, man, in that day. You know, and then when those chariots come through, and it's gonna be instant kills, man. You know, a chariot being to straight dehydrate your body, man. You know, so a lot of people gonna die from the missile fire and from the chariot laser beam fire, man.
And it says, and at that day shall the heart of the mighty men of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pangs.
See, so Esau gonna be afraid. He gonna be afraid because he know he can't mess with the Lord, man. Esau know he can't mess with the Lord. But see, the Lord puffed this man up. He got this man thinking that he on some type of level because he got technology, man. You know, which the Lord gave him that technology, and it was just to bring forth drama in the Lord's movie. You know, because I mean, the Lord, he wants you to at least put up some type of fight. You know, it's too easy for you just to roll over and die. You know, so the Lord gonna make you fight. He gonna make you fight against him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be an exciting overthrow. You know, and you know when you got them type of fights or them games where one team is dominating the shit out the other team, or one boxer is dominating the shit out the other boxer, you be like, God damn, that'd be the most shit you talk about, like, you know, hey, like the whole Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, and my man Crawford, you know what I mean, he beat the shit out of Errol Spence. They like, you don't even need a rematch, my man. You must have forgot you was a boxer.
and at the same time, you know, the winner gets to showbone a little bit, you know.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
He's gonna be showbone a lot, you know.
You're gonna be the Lord gonna Lord gonna already come in with that energy. He gonna come in with a war cry, with a shout, man. This say a trumpet is gonna be heard when the Lord come, you know. It's gonna be heavy duty when the Lord come. Lord said he coming with all power, man. You know what I'm saying? All powerful. Kal-El, man.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
I got appreciate, bro.
The Lord of hosts goes into the chariots, man. Too.
Yep.
To the armies.
To the armies, Lord of armies. Yep. Go ahead.
This is St. Matthew chapter 11 and verse 23. And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell. For if the mighty works which have been done in thee had been done in Sodom, it would have been remained unto this day. You know, the point was in the beginning of the verse, you know, because Capernaum means village of comfort.
Yep.
You know, and this is like the brother stated earlier, right? That you could get anything here, man.
Yeah.
You know, whichever way you want it, how you want it.
Yep.
You know. And guess what, man? It's gonna be brought down. That's what it says. It got exalted to the heavens, man.
Yeah.
You know, this place. There was a thing called the American Dream. Yeah. You know, that all nations came over here to prosper.
Yep.
You know, but now, you know, it's the American nightmare.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna be brought down to hell, not that hell of you know, a fiery place, but a hell of, you know, torment and terror, man, round about you 24/7, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, that's right. That's real. Hold on, before you go there, go back to where you was at, because it's gonna go right. Yep. That was a good precept, because it's gonna go right into that same chapter.
Okay. Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 23. Concerning Damascus, Hamath is confounded, and Arpad, for they have heard.
Did you read 22?
Yeah. Want me to read again?
49 and
22. That was Basra. Behold, he shall come up and fly as the eagle. As, I'll read it again, bro.
no, that was it. You know what? I'm looking for dang.
No.
It says oh, you know what? Jump down to verse 31.
31.
I didn't put that on my list.
Okay.
Jump down to verse 31. I thought it was in that. Okay, go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 31. Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care.
You see? So that goes into what? Comfort.
Oh yeah, and right here it says that is at ease in the legend.
That's at ease,
Yeah,
you know?
that's a good precept, man.
So that's America. That wealthy nation that is at ease, man. Comforted, man.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of you Americans are. You're comforted here, you know. Y'all believe in your mind that America will never be besieged, it'll never be taken down, you know. When you actually going to see America get taken down, because you're going to be a part of the taking down.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And even Esau knows they're not going to tell you that America's getting ready to be besieged, but they know it's going to be a great fight here. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord going to have it where it's going to be race wars, civil wars. You know what I'm saying? Class wars. It's already gender wars. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of war fucking going on here in America. It's just going to be at a heightened sense, man. You know, Egyptian versus Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said, any place that is divided amongst yourself shall fall.
Oh, yeah,
so
right.
Esau been trying to like make it where you can't get guns easily no more. You know what I'm saying? If you do want to get these guns, there's restrictions for them. You know, all type of background checks and shit you got to go through to get them. You know, taxes raised on them. Taxes is now like damn near 1,000% for like those automatic rifles. You know, because Esau wants a easy swoop in when he takes you down, man. You know, he don't want you to really fight, but the Lord gonna have, man, it's gonna be chaos and it's gonna be a bloodbath out here in these streets.
That's why Yahbashim Al-Shai put in the spirit for these people to make ghost guns.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And then you can make them in your garage, man, if you got the proper 3D printers, man.
Yeah, it's like a ghost gun is you buy the parts separately. You know what I'm saying?
No, you make them.
Nah, they gotta buy the parts, and then because they don't come with a serial numbers on them, so that's why they call them ghost guns. So that way, when they assemble them together, they won't be able to track them. You know what I'm saying? So they're untraceable guns. So that's where the making part comes in at.
I got a preset right quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Jumping to verse 8, it says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
Right, so that's what time we are in. We're not in a time of love, man. We're in a time of hate and a time of war, not in a time of peace, man. You see what I'm saying? All right, so that's why we say, hey, stay upon your watch, man. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to constantly be sounding the alarm and speaking upon these things as they're constantly heightening, you know, because we're in a time of what? Those great birth pains, man. You know, great birth pains are compassionate space. So those contractions keep getting tired of that. You know, that baby is getting ready to be born, man. You know, and that baby being born is what those nuclear missiles that are going to fly upon this place, man. You know, where was we? Oh, did you finish that? 39? I'm sorry, 31, 49, and 31?
No. So continue.
Go ahead, Ak.
It says Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 31. Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone.
Right, which have neither gates nor barns, which dwell alone. Show you that America is going to be easily invaded, man. You know. All right, it's gonna be easily invaded, you know. All right, and once it's invaded, all right, it's gonna be hell breaking loose out here in the streets. You go to the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter. It talks about how the Medes are not gonna spare children, man. They're gonna dash your young ones into pieces. Okay, they're gonna ravish your woman, man. You know, when you go into the word ravage, it means to grape. Okay. So it's gonna be a lot of hell out here. Hey, right now, what does it say? in the book of Amos, it say wailing should be heard in these streets. Amos the 5th chapter. Go to Amos 5. You got somebody?
I had a precept, bro.
Oh yeah, go grab your precept.
Okay. This is I've been holding this too. This is speaking on that. Isaiah 13 and verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them,
Amos 5 and
which shall not regard silver as for gold, they should not delight in it.
Yep.
So silver and gold, they ain't gonna care about none of that shit, man. No, they're gonna come for one tax. It's for to destroy you and your family, man. Yep. That's why we telling you, Jakes, to wake the fuck up, because you can be protected under the Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Because that's the only way you're gonna escape that judgment, man, is being protected under Yahweh Shai. Yep. Verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Man, and the womb is going into a pregnant woman, and they ain't gonna spare no children, man. And that's ultimately judgment from Yahweh Shem Shai, because the Lord is not a respected person, man.
Yeah.
Let me see one more verse. Yeah, one more verse.
Man, that's crazy.
Verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans, excellence shall be as when God, Yahweh Shem Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Chaldeans are the elites, man. Okay, and it says excellence shall be as when God, Yahweh Shem Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Sodom and Gomorrah went out with fire and brimstone, man. Okay, in the ancient way, but now the modern way is gonna go out with fire and brimstone. Is gonna be the ICBMs, man. Okay, and that's the best cleansing for Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great is literally worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. In Sodom and Gomorrah, man, these fucking crazy ass moles was trying to break the angels, man. And it works now than then, man. That's how you know this place is crazy, man. This place needs to be
angels ain't gonna reveal themselves to these niggas.
Man, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Angels ain't gonna reveal themselves to these niggas.
Hey, bro.
I ain't go there. No, I can't go there again.
So now come to your table.
You know what I'm saying, bro? They was trying to get us, Lord.
Damn, bro. Hell.
We gotta drop fire over there.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to hurry.
Yeah, like we gotta get them out of here.
They want to get revenge on these motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Well, as soon as you niggas disperse, we out of here.
That's funny, man. That was for you.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It's shit, it's bad in Babylon, man.
Yeah.
I was saying, it's such a war outside for how morality is at an all-time low, man. These motherfuckers is walking around in children's classrooms with fucking plastic rods and shit, man. I ain't no shit for your child to see it. You a grown ass man and you gotta hear about your child fucking having a plane and they putting the dress on your child and shit, man. Come on now. And people like it's okay to be this way, which is confusion on your child, man. It's another reason why we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Cause goddamn, I don't condone that shit, man. That shit ain't. You don't teach my fucking child that shit, man. Like they teach you evils here, you know what I'm saying? And you can't speak up against these people. That should be a problem in your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's they want to groom the society into the next world that they envision. That look, monogamous will be no longer in this world. They don't in the next world. This is what they dream. These Edomites, some weird, sick fantasy shit. They want the next world where monogamous is no longer. You can now have the choice to be with everybody you want. You know what I'm saying? You could be with everybody you want. And that's some sick shit. Because now you could be off these drugs, and then you could have sex with everybody. That's some sick shit right there. Go ahead, bro. Where was we at?
I got you go for Amos.
Yep.
This is Amos. Chapter 5 and verse 15.
Yep.
Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
Right, so that's what we're saying. You're supposed to hate the evil and love the good, man. Like the Lord said, Jeremiah said, what is the good way? Walk ye therein it, man. This is the only true way, which is to walk ye therein it. And then when you walk in this direction, you got to be able to come through the door. Which who's that door? That door is your house shot, man. You ain't walking through the door, man. You walking in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? Which the masses of the people are going in that direction, and everybody we we the weird ones with the sign like the road ends over there. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like everybody still don't fucking want to. They like, y'all crazy. Then when they get over to that road and they see that the fucking road then collapse, they fall in. You know. And we got the right road where it says, look, this is the road to salvation, man.
The detour.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We the righteous ones leading you down the right way.
Put that light on that hill. I always think about that when we speak on that.
Yeah.
And I got preached that.
Yeah, keep going.
It says, it may be that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, power of hosts, will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
See, he's going to be gracious unto the remnant. You know, you got everybody talking about the rapture. Everybody going to get saved. You know what I'm saying? They even got to the point where they doing fucking false videos of people disappearing and shit. Trying to entice your mind that there's some real rapture that's going to happen and people going to just disappear. And that's not biblical. You know, you ain't even going to find the word rapture in the Bible. You know, it's nowhere in the Bible. And then let's say there was a rapture. We know according to prophecy how the Lord's going to come and take the elect. Right? Because the scriptures say it's going to be 2 grinding and then 1 left. You know? So that dispels everything. You know what I'm saying? It dissolves the whole ideal of a fucking a rapture and everybody being taken. Because why would 1 be left? You know? And then the Lord said, when I come, shall I find faith on the earth? You know, that's a question mark. The answer is going to be yes, because he's only going to find faith in the Lord's elect.
And that's what messed a lot of people up too.
Yep.
You know, oh, I'm gonna get saved. You know, where's the rapture?
Yeah. The Lord said people when they see the Lord when he returns, people are going to die on the side of the Lord, man. You know? That's hey. You're so wicked in your mind, the Lord's just gonna put you to death. You ain't even gonna be able to handle that pressure.
Continuing, it says, verse 16, therefore Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the power of hosts, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all the streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas, and they shall call the husbandmen to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentations or to wailing.
Look, it says wailing shall be in all the streets. What does wailing mean? Wailing means to cry. All right, people are gonna be crying. You know, people crying right now. I'm lonely. It's hard. I got 4 kids. I'm independent. I'm trying to be in my soft girl era. It's too late for you. You was proud. You know what I'm saying? You were disobedient. You know. You slept with different men, you know what I'm saying? You got 4 baby daddies, a lot of them is on child support, you know? It's not gonna be good for you, man. You know? And then you got in America, you got a retail apocalypse where you got a lot of businesses that are closing down. Even banks are closing down. They closing more banks down. You know what I'm saying? People are losing their jobs. More people are trying to be on unemployment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people are desperate trying to find avenues and ways to make money out here. You see what I'm saying? It's only gonna keep getting worse, man. Because we've been trying to tell you that this society is crumbling, man. You know? Hey, matter of fact, you holding something up?
Yeah, back you
up. Go ahead, and then somebody go to Ecclesiastes 12 too.
Stop that. No, Amos. Sorry, I stopped at 16.
16, did you read the part that oh no, you gotta read 17. Matter of fact, let's read 17 of that Amos, and then we'll grab what you got.
Amos 5:17, and in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
So go ahead.
Yeah, it says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is darkness and not light.
Yep. So all the vintages are going to fail. I mean, a lot of businesses are going to get shut down, man. You know, ain't gonna be no businesses open. You know, and right now Esau is setting it up to where people can go and rob these stores. You know, and it's only a certain amount until they actually can arrest you. And then how much?
950.
950.
That's petty. That's petty theft.
Petty theft, you know. And then they reduce the certain levels of these crimes, man. So it's like a misdemeanor, you know. All right. So they encouraging Jake to go out and hit these stores, man. You know, a lot of Jake says, man. You had what was that? What was that? Philly?
Oh yeah, the riots. I mean, they're plundering over there and shit.
Yep, they were hitting the store in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Out in LA, they hitting these jewelry spots. Shit, they just hit Ontario Mills. You know what I'm saying? Shit, so you got crime. The Bay. You got the crime rate going up in the Bay, man. Kia boys. You know what I'm saying? You got people with spark plugs smashing windows. You know, you got them dudes that be grabbing bags. They got an operation when somebody come take the car, drive off. Next person take the car, drive off. Then somebody come hit the car real fast, check the trunk, check the trunk, you know, through the backseat door, you know. And they know people that leave boxes in there that those are setups. So they got that shit mapped out. So it's a whole bunch of fucking crimes going on, man. You know? So they want lawlessness to be out here in these streets.
Yeah, because they could, like I said, they want lawlessness. Because they could come up with the solution, man.
Yep.
At the end of the day.
Yep.
This you done, bro?
Yeah, that was it, man.
The reason why I did this, scripture, man, because the key word you said, willing, man, and the women, how much more the men when they willing. So straight to the point, Zephaniah 1 and verse 14. The great day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, is near. It is near. And hasty it greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Yep, the mighty man gonna cry bitterly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these men are gonna be like women in that day. They think that they hard, they think they tough, but they're really not. They're gonna be crying like actual women because they're not even gonna know what to do. You know, when despair takes in on somebody's mind, when despair consumes somebody's mind, it'll break them down. Ooh, they lost their faith. They lost their faith.
They ain't got no faith. What is that to look for?
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck it, they throwing the towel on life.
Yeah, that's why we said don't trust in the government. That's people's faith. They got faith that the government gonna take care of them, but then they gonna find out that the government was never for them. You know, I ain't that they gonna be in a state of despair because how many people know how to fucking start a fire without a lighter? You know, none. How many people know how to hunt for animals? You know what I'm saying? None. People don't even know how to grow food because people been so conditioned on actually living in these urban cities that they become dependent on going to regular grocery stores. So when there's no food at the grocery store, how you gonna eat? When there's no electricity and there's no frozen foods, because everything has gone bad, how you gonna eat? You know? Where you gonna get how many people know how to purify water? A lot of people don't know how to purify water because they're so used to conditions of go to the store, get this water that's already been purified for you, you know? Drink water bottles. You know what I'm saying? So when you start finding yourself in situations where you gotta actually think and apply certain situations and use logic to do so, these people are gonna lose their minds because they're not ready for reality, man. Reality to set in. You know? Go ahead though, bro.
That's why the scriptures say Pharaoh should be their shame.
Yeah.
Because they don't understand, like, oh fuck, America, Babylon the Great, the way they set up the platform for us how to live, they really for our own hurt. And they gonna notice that when it's too late.
Yeah, they got an analogy. It's like a frog being boiled alive, man. You people are the frogs. In America got the fire on slow, and you don't realize that you're being cooked alive, man, until the time they turn up that fire, you know. And like Klaus Schwab said, he said it's gonna be like a 85% of a depopulation to American society. 85%. The WEF, the World Economic Forum, Mr. Klaus Schwab said out of his own mind that it's going to be an 85% of a world depopulation.
I was going to ask where I could probably find what happened to the body of Moses.
We'll know that in the kingdom, bro. You came over here specifically to ask that?
Yeah, just saying where I would find it.
We ain't gonna find it.
This is yeah.
We ain't gonna find we ain't gonna find the Ark of the Covenant either. Lord got that when the Lord changed. He'll bring that to his We're not trying to look for it. We're not trying to look for it. We're not trying to look for it. We hear the prophesy what's going to happen to America. Do you know what's getting ready to happen to America?
They're gonna collapse.
It's going to collapse. Right, so who's going to be your defense when America collapses? What you going to do when America collapse?
If you live on credit, you're pretty much stuck.
If you live on credit, what about physical cash?
Cash doesn't mean anything. We're on the petrodollar,
So it's going to turn to digital currency, right? Right. So that's controllable money. CBDC. That's all controllable money right there. You know, it being centralized, means it's going to be directed through one source. Not everybody's going to be able to have a piece of the pie. So you're going to have to be regulated by the government. You know. So they're going to start giving people. Do you know what the mark of the beast is?
I'm not really sure on that one.
All right. Well, let's go to Revelation 13 and 15. And then, by the way, can I ask you, what's your nationality?
Of Mexican descent.
Okay, Mexican descent. So is that on your father's side or your mother's side? Okay, good. So you could be of the tribe of Issachar. Those are the so-called Mexicans.
That was
Yep. A burden laden with how's it go? Laden with two burdens on the side.
Oh yeah,
the donkey.
Yeah, the top one.
Yep. So let's go to that Revelation 13 and start at verse 15.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Right. So he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Right. So right now we in the image of the beast. The image of the beast promotes what? Homosexuality, democracy, different types of religions, false ideologies into the world. So that's the image. Right. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, because the beast itself is this American empire, which actually stems from Rome. Right, so America is Rome all over again. It's 2.0, Rome 2.0, the revival of Rome all over. The same people that were ruling then are the same people that were ruling today, which are the Edomites. Yes, Edomites, EDOMITE, Edomites. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, so to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, what do you think that means?
forehead, probably something their way of
Okay.
in the hand. We are fingerprints.
So like biometrics. So they are pushing biometrics, right? They are pushing biometrics. I think, what is it? The Amazon Fresh stores, they're using the palm readers. Well, that'll be something to condition. You wave in your hands, you know what I'm saying? So they want that wave of the hand motion. So they're going to actually bring a tiny rice grain device, which they're going to say, look, take this chip. You know what I'm saying? This is going to hold your information. This is going to hold who you are, pretty much your straw man, you know, your identity. Is going to have your medical, your criminal history on it. You know what I'm saying? So that it's all going to be contained in one.
We're almost there with the iPhone watch. That's fun.
Right. It does the same thing because, you know, they have a term called gradualism, you know. So in gradualism, they start giving you things before they get to the ultimate goal. So they have a plan, right? So somebody grab that too. We are not ignorant to Satan's devices, you know, because this is a plan. In Corinthians, grab that, you know.
I got that word for Mark.
Yep, get that word, Mark.
This is the Greek word for Mark, and it's G5480, and it's charagma.
Right. So the Greek word for this digital stamp is charagma. Right. Go ahead. Let's read the definition.
It says a stamp and imprinted mark, a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist.
Right. Which there are many antichrists. Scripture say there's not just one. There's many antichrists that come into the world, because anti just means against the Hamashiach or against the anointed one. So it means against the Lord, right?
What about I thought the Antichrist was supposed to appear pull out the throughout the
Grab that scripture, Antichrist. Which we'll give it to you. We'll get the scripture on it. We'll get the scripture on it because see, that's what Christianity teaches. You know, so
Temple of Solomon supposed to be rebuilt.
well, nope, because they got it wrong. So they teach you all these things to throw you off. So the prophets, that's why you need to come to the street corners, which you're doing right now, to come actually learn from the prophets, and the prophets teach you what is true. So we're gonna go to John. It's in John, First John, yep, 2, 18. Yep, go straight to the point. This is first. Give the scripture again.
First John 2 and verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
This is First John 2 and 18.
Yep.
Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that anti-Mashiach shall come.
Just read the verbatim.
First John 2 verse 18. Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come.
Mm-hmm.
Even now are there many Antichrists.
See, even now there are many Antichrists. So you can't just plan on one person as being an Antichrist. Anybody that doesn't believe that they're in the true Messiah, you're an Antichrist. That's all it is. You know, so there's many people out here that don't believe on the true Messiah. You know, so did you know that the true Messiah was a so-called black man?
I forget where in Eritrea or Ethiopia.
Nope. He's a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. So his name is Yahushua, and he comes out of this tribe right here, which is the head tribe. The so-called American blacks, we actually go back to Judites. Like I myself, I'm a Judite. You know, so I was still from the same tribe that the Lord came out of.
From the second, that was when the Romans took over.
Yes, that, and you can read that in the Gospel. You can read that in the Book of Matthew. In the first chapter, it goes into the generations. You know what I'm saying? And Joseph came out of the seed line of David, King David, and King David was a Judite.
Can I get a quick one for edification?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Hebrews 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord Yahushua sprang out of Judah, of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
Yep. See, so the Lord, it was evidence that the Lord came out of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Because he had two biological mothers. I'm sorry. It's like I'm sorry. He had two biological parents, a mother and a father. I'm sorry. I said that all the way wrong. I said this is Hebrew. Record skip. Babylon. What in the Babylon? Yeah, that's my fault. I slipped to the tongue. But yeah, go back to where was that?
There's still some more in the Quran.
Yeah, I know. I want to get that word ignorant to Satan's devices. You know,
I got you.
that's what we got to go back to because we want to make the point of Antichrist.
You want that in blue?
And then go back to Satan's. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices.
I got you. This let me read it, then get this right.
Yeah, just read it.
Yep. 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for you're not ignorant of his devices.
Right. So now get that word device, right? Because when you go into that word device, it goes into a plot, a plan. Right. So we know that what the enemy is trying to do. He wants to like put a digital stamp upon everybody. Now, do you know in slavery time what the slave owners would do to their slaves? Random, like cattle. So this would be nothing different from a branding. You know what I'm saying? So they want to own you, you know, and this is how they're going to own the people. So
immunization and the COVID thing, it'll be easy.
Well, you know, with we got to speak in code because you know YouTube algorithms. You know, we don't want our video to get taken down. So I'm gonna call it the Tampico juice. If you get what I'm saying, it's just a code, the Tampico juice. So people took that Tampico juice and they got certain chemicals put into their bodies. You know, a lot of people shown information about the graphene. You know what I'm saying, and people were emitting like Bluetooth signals out their body. So whatever they put inside of it definitely has some type of nanotechnology, which is going to connect people to the Internet of Things. But that is not ultimately that needle was not the actual mark of the beast. You know, it's just something to actually change the patent over people's body to where you don't own yourself no more. You know, because now you're patented by the government or the elites. Let's say the elites to the society, where they can connect you and control you even more. You know, so it's a build up to how they're doing it. But we in a time where everything is being revealed, so we can now directly tell you how they're doing it and what the plan is because it goes into biblical prophecy.
Yep, I got that word for devices. It's Strong's G 3540. No.
Strong's G 3540.
Naima. That's a Greek word. Go ahead.
And it says a mental perception, thought, and evil purpose.
See, a mental perception of thought, the evil purpose, right? So this is an evil purpose. That's why we say, look, those that believe on the Lord don't trust in the government. When they offer this mark, you know what I'm saying? Don't take it. Because you taking this mark, do you know that that's going to be sin upon you? It means, yeah, the Lord's going to judge all those that take it, right? So that's it on that, brother. Go back to that. Go back to Revelation 13.
I still got a little bit more on the definition.
Oh, the definition, yeah.
Like the brother said, it's a mark branded upon horses as we're going into chattel slavery. You know, it says a thing carved, a sculpture, a graven image. Going into the Strong's definition, it says a stamp as a badge of servitude.
Yep, that's right. A stamp as a badge of servitude.
When you mentioned Strong's, is that a certain reference book or?
It's well, this is an online concordance. So you can buy a physical copy, you know, it's just a Bible concordance. So this is just an online version. It's a BLB, Blue Letter Bible.
Going back to Revelation 13 and verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast.
Right, so this is going to be dealing with actual commerce, buying and selling. So anybody that does not have it is going to be alienated from society, right? I think they show you that. You ever watched the movie Demolition Man?
It had Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes.
Yep. So you watch that movie, it depicts on how people, if they didn't have it, they couldn't be a part of society, you know? And then those that do have it, if you do anything wrong in society, they can release a chemical in it that can kill you, or they can just cut off your microchip and then leave you alienated from society, you know? So it's
they have that in one of the cities in China already. It's with your credit card though. If you get bad ratings, they announce you everywhere and from society.
Perfect example, because that's the credit social credit system. Yeah, they get the bad rate, can't buy houses, they can't buy a car. You know, they lose out on a lot. They do it like drop some trash on the floor, and you know they jaywalk. They got facial recognition, so they got cameras all over. You know, so that's the same thing that's going to be over here in America. You know, and that's why they're starting to build like 15-minute cities, because they got a plan to put the ones that they do leave alive into these small cities to govern and rule over you. It's easier to control a small majority of the people, a small mass of the people, you know. Well, it's already here. It's already here. 5G is already here. During 2020, everybody was in the house, but people were building. They were building on these towers, you know, and they just didn't activate them. You know, we have a couple people that we know that actually worked for, you know, construction, and they deal with those things. So we get like certain insights on certain things. But it's definitely here. You got even 5G cell phones now. You know, you can actually buy your 5G cell phone. You know, I don't know if you have it, but
I have it before, but I ended up
yeah, yours is 5G. Yeah, see, he got a new one. His is 5G.
I was trying to avoid it as possible, but I can't get around.
Oh no, I mean you're not taking the chip or anything. So if you want the cell phone, just get it. It's emitting radiation, but the 4G is emitting radiation too. So no matter what, we still screw, getting fried either way. But you know, you just gotta trust on the Lord. You know, depend on the Lord. You know, the Lord He keeps us going. You know, He keeps us alive and well, and He takes care of us, and we take care of. He shows us how to take care of ourselves as well. This is another way to show you how to take care of yourself, which is to deny the devil.
Right.
But finish that. Now go to the next word. And your what's the name is John. So you want to help the brother Charles. Now go to the next word on that.
Okay, it says and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yep.
You think you want me to get a word?
Yeah, you're supposed to go to the next word.
The root.
Yeah. Go to the root word of it. So we could just make the point that it's going to hold all your information. Karax, it goes into Karax, which a Karax is something that they're going to use like a hypodermic needle. They're going to put it inside of that needle, and they're going to put that inside your body. You ever heard of a company called Walletmore? So you can look up Walletmore, and actually Walletmore is actually selling microchips, RFID microchips, and those microchips you can buy for like $300, and you look like a in pets, right? You know, exactly. So they will be put inside of a hypodermic needle, and they're gonna put it inside like the fatty part of your skin. You know, so it'd be like either one of the hands. It doesn't matter where you take it. Don't take it. It's the point. Don't take it. You know, but they're doing it right now. You had a company called 3 Square Market that actually came over to the U.S. and they actually had a chipping party for their employees. And people are waving their hands at their job in order to buy from the vending machine, you know. So it starts off small, but then it becomes something big.
And also you got Elon Musk's Neuralink.
Oh yeah, that's real.
Just started with human trials recently, you know, so that's gonna get pushed more.
Mm-hmm.
I got that word G5482, and it's Karax. It says a stake or palisade, or rampart.
Right. So you know what a palisade, you nail that into the ground, right? So symbolically it's gonna be a needle that's gonna go inside your body, and then they're gonna push that chip inside. That's how they're doing it, you know. They're doing it at a few places. A lot of places like Australia, it's pretty much all digital, you know. So they got a few places, even in Europe, that you don't use no cash. It's just a cashless society.
Is that what you're talking about? Sweden? Is that part of
Sweden?
Oh, okay.
No, that's another place. Sweden's another place. Sweden's another place.
And then
Sweden, I think they're the ones that run the market on microchips right now. So they're
Alongside with Taiwan, they got like those marketplaces for those chips, those semiconductors, you know. But yeah, that type of technology is already here. It's just when they're gonna make it mandatory, you know. And we're getting close to them making it mandatory. That's why a lot of prophecy is coming to pass, because we actually live in the end where major prophecy is getting ready to be fulfilled. Matter of fact, somebody go to Revelation 1 and 3 real fast, you know. Revelation 1 and 3, yeah, grab a word.
and this is the further root, and it's G1125, and it's grapho.
Yep.
So right with reference to basically the keeping of your records, like the brother stated. It says to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, written down a record.
Yeah, so it's a record. Yep. So it's gonna keep all your information stored on it. You know? Go ahead, Art.
Revelation. This is Revelation 1 and verse 3. And it reads, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy."
Yeah, so blessed is they that read it, right, and hear these words of prophecies. Go ahead.
And it reads, continuing, "And keep those things which are written therein."
Yep, and keep those things which are written. So now as you hearing these words, now you got to keep them, you know, because it's going to come a time where everybody's going to be tried. Everybody in this whole world is going to be faced with a decision to make. So that decision that you make is going to determine whether you trust in the Lord, or if you trust in the science and trust in the government, you know. And whichever one you choose is going to be either your downfall or your uplifting, you know, because the Lord is He's going to save those that trust in Him. He's not going to save everybody. He's going to save those that trust in Him. Right. Go ahead.
That's why if I may say, that's why the scriptures say, "He that saveth his own life." You know, basically that's talking about the seed.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you take the seed,
you can grab that.
Okay.
Grab it in the gospel.
Okay.
And also I got another word from Revelations 13 and 15. This is a G1325, and it's a receive, because you're gonna have to, like it says right here, this is to give to someone of one's own accord.
What is the Greek word saying?
Slaki. It's a G1325, ditto me, and it says to give something to someone of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna try to push it, you know.
Yeah. The point is on the board.
KJV, you know, KJV, regular KJV, King James version.
You're gonna have to do it out of your own accord. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to willingly bow down to the image of the beast. You know, take his mark. You know. So it's
yeah. Well, they gonna force people to do it. They're gonna make it to where it's so hard out here, and you're gonna have no choice but to conform. You know, and that's why you're seeing a shortage of food. You're seeing a shortage of water. You're seeing a shortage of supplies in America because they're systematically destroying everything. So that way, like they say, you can own nothing and be happy. They don't want you owning your cars no more. They don't want you owning your business. They don't want you owning livestock. They don't want you owning fruit. Anything that you make money, they don't want you owning because now you can be like your own enterprise. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be totally dependent upon them. You know? So that's why we're saying put your dependence on the Lord. You know, because when everything is shut off from us, because we're going to be in a time where things are going to be shut off from us. But how is it that we're going to be able to eat, have water, have shelter, you know, warm clothes? Well, the Lord's going to provide these things for us. And that's faith that you're going to have. Because without that faith, you're not going to be able to get these things, you know? And it starts now by what? Turning back to the Lord, changing your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you know, but I see you got, it looks like you can have a full beard. Looks like you can have a full beard. I can see like the 5 o'clock shadow. So for example, what I'm saying, grab that law. Grab that law. So this is something that the Lord requires of you to have. If you want to serve the Lord requires for you to.
That's why I try to keep some type of facial hair because I know I'm not supposed to be fully
Yeah, you're supposed to be fully beard. Fully beard. If you could grow it, because some brothers can't grow it, and that don't mean the Lord is not gonna deal with them. You know, it just means that they just can't grow. Like a lot of Native American Indians, they don't grow full beards. You know, but since you could grow one, now if you want to serve the Lord, there's particular ways you have to serve the Lord. You know, and this is one of them because this is a law that the Lord gave to us. Go ahead, out there,
Yep. This is Leviticus 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Yep.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Yep. What you have?
Leviticus 21:5.
Yep, 21:5. Yep. You got it again.
Yes, sir. Leviticus 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head. Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Right, so you got to go into the law, right? So now you know that you're not supposed to shave the corners of your beard. You're not supposed to cut them down. You're not supposed to get lineups. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to just let it grow. Now you can, like it's not all wild. You can like boom it down. You know what I mean? But you still got to have like what you can grow. Yeah, the full visual beard. You know? Right. So you doing this? Go to now. That was it on that. A little bit more. Yeah. Go ahead.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
Then that's another law. Now, nor make any cuttings in your flesh, because now look at that word cuttings in the flesh. Because now we read Revelation 13 and 15 on down, right, where it goes into charagma, and then karax, and then grapple. Now the cut in the flesh is another law to show you that you're not supposed to take that mark, because that'll be another breaking of the law where you're actually cutting your flesh.
Cut it in the flesh. Cutting?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, this is it goes into Strong's H 8296.
That's the book that goes
It's because you got to look up words. You know, when you have a understanding of the scriptures and do some research, you'll know that the scriptures wasn't always English. So we read it out of. Yeah, so it's good, you know. It's not wrong with the Septuagint. The New Testament is Greek, Latin, you know, and then the Old Testament is Hebrew. So in order to have a better understanding, you have to know these words. So go ahead, bro. Read the definition on that.
Yep. So this is in Leviticus 21, verse 5, the word cutting. And it says incision
Incision. You see, so there it is again, an incision. You know, that's why we say tattoos, lineups. You know, you can't get those things because it goes against our laws, right? Now, the law is not going to save us, but we rehearse the righteous acts. Somebody grab that as well. What is that? Judges 10 and I think 15, somewhere around there. We rehearsing the righteous acts. So us rehearsing the righteous acts is actually a part of you showing forth your faith back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that right there shows that you have fear for the Lord. You know, trying to do right. Yeah, go ahead, bro. And then you can also give Romans 12 and 1. Okay. Romans 12 and 1. You know, because the reason why we out here is to give our bodies a living sacrifice. You know, so that's our reasonable duty to the Lord. That's why you're able to come and see us, because the Lord commands us to do certain things, and then we got to do these things before the Lord comes back. And as we do them, the Lord's going to see that our works, and then He's going to have mercy upon for our works that we're doing.
Right. You want that brothers first, right?
Yeah, that one first.
I got that.
This is Judges chapter 5 and verse 11. It says, they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water.
Right, so when it talks about the delivered from the noise of archers, it's talking about in the time of World War III. Because we were just talking about before you came up, World War III, how it's we get into that point where it's going to be a full-out war. So in the time of World War III, they're going to shoot forth missiles. So yeah, it's symbolic for an arrow. You know, it comes out the silo will be like a quiver, you know, and it's going to be shot. You know, they call it intercontinental ballistic missiles. You know, so they're able to be shot over there to all the way over here, and they have technology. They're hypersonic. That's what I was about to say next. They're hypersonic. So now they're like 25 to 20 minutes. That missile can fire from over here as fast. You know, so there's no really buttons in America. So how you gonna hide and protect yourself if America's gonna be totally destroyed? So you're gonna need the Lord to come and beam you up into a ship to save you from the time of destruction, because that's gonna be the second death. You know? Man, nah, bro, you're right. A lot of us ain't gonna make it, bro. Yeah. Now you can grab that too. Go ahead.
There's some more.
Oh, yeah.
It says, in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai go down to the gates.
Right. So now we're rehearsing the righteous acts here in America, because this is the place where the bulk of Israel is at. Even though our people are scattered amongst the world, but right here in America is where the bulk of Israel is at. So, yeah, through the transatlantic slave trade, and then you already had the Northern Kingdom, which starts with where's Ephraim at? Ephraim, all the way down. Those so-called Puerto Ricans, they were already here, over here in America. So the Southern Kingdom had to come over here as well, because you know it's part of prophecy that we were gonna be in captivity together.
A lot of that of them being over here in America before the Europeans had and the trade that they had before.
Yeah, exactly, because it was prophesied. We got a book called the Apocrypha, which this one already has the Apocrypha in it. It's an old 1611 King James Bible, but if you have like a regular one like mine's, I have a regular book, regular Bible, so I have to buy the Apocrypha separate. Now it's a red case. It's a red case book. My case fell off.
So I should get another book.
Yeah, it's called the Apocrypha, because those are the Bible Destruction Group took out the Apocrypha, but those are books that were in the Old Testament.
Those aren't the Dead Sea Scrolls.
No, it's part of the Old Testament. That's what's a part of the Old Testament, the Apocrypha. So it's books that they took out of the Old Testament.
I got that Romans 3 still, but I get 3 seconds. Yeah, go ahead. This is Galatians 2, verse 16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahushua Mashiach. Even we have believed it. Let me say still debating.
Nah, you can say the name.
Okay. Galatians 2, verse 16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahushua Mashiach.
Right. So, like I was saying earlier, even though that we're not going to be justified by the law, we're not going to be saved by it. but we're gonna be saved by faith and grace, you know. But still, at the same time, we gotta keep the Sabbath. We gotta love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Love the Most High with all thy heart. You know what I'm saying? Do you eat like pork?
I gave that up.
Okay, good. That's good. You know.
Deuteronomy.
Yeah, you know, shrimp. What about shrimp? That's good. You know, 'cause
Well, it has to be only with scales.
yeah, fins and fins. So scales and fins. So that's right. So like it'd be like, you know, tilapia, tuna.
The one I'm having a hard time right now is I'm trying to avoid credit, but it seems like there's no way.
Oh yeah, you got to use it. You know, the scriptures say use the world, but don't abuse it. You know, so like
But once we sign that contract, we're agreeing to use the riches and.
oh, that's okay. It's you know, there's certain things. Yeah, that's what we got grace on. Certain things you just can't get around. You know, just like for example, matter of fact, grab that in Ecclesiastes where it says, "Be not over righteous." You know, yeah, Ecclesiastes, because you know, let's say you go to eat at a Mexican restaurant, right? You know that they cook pork on that same grill that you get in your chicken.
They don't have kosher.
So you getting the pork juice mixed in with your chicken.
That's right.
So you think God gonna kill you because you asked for chicken, but they already cooked some pork for somebody else. They do your chicken on top of it. You think he gonna kill you for that? No. That's where grace comes in at, because you didn't intentionally, you know, try to eat that. But we live in a society where they're not gonna have another grill just for, you know, your beliefs. So it's things that we gotta deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like on the Sabbath. If the Sabbath might come in, but then your job got you scheduled to work. You're not gonna go to work and say, "Well, boss, I'm an Israelite. I need you to let me stay home because I can't work this day." Your boss gonna look at you and be like, "Okay, you can stay home, but I'm gonna give you a point." And the next week that comes, you're gonna get another point, and eventually you'll get fired. You know, so it's just you have to be wise. All right, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 16. And it reads, "Be not righteous over much."
Yeah, so be not righteous over much, you know. So when you come into the truth teaches you how to actually conduct yourself, and then it teaches you, all right, well, don't stress yourself out about trying to uphold everything, because we can't uphold it here. First and foremost, we live in a wicked society, you know, so we can't uphold every law here, you know. So it's just the basics. Learn the basics and then keep those, and then you'll start learning how to grow with those. You know, that's why the Lord said, go to Matthew's where it says the two greatest of the laws. You know. Yeah, what you holding out? Oh, yeah, grab those. Yeah, grab those, Baruch, because that's going to tie into that. That Matthew's.
Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30 says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves."
Right, so in the land of our captivity, we shall remember ourselves. Now, what captivity do you think that's talking about?
They are bound to countries and
Okay.
oaths of certain countries.
Well, you're right. But it's talking about a specific captivity, because, you know, we've been in several captivities. That's us being Israel and us breaking the laws of the Most High and His Son. He put us in several captivities. So we went through the Neo-Assyrian Babylonian Empire. We was in captivity. It was in the captivity of the Medians and the Persians. It was in captivity of the Greeks. It was in captivity of the Romans. Now, out of all those captivities, we knew that we were Israelites. So in this captivity, this is the only captivity where we don't know that we're Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So majority of people that you talk to, they're going to identify themselves as Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Guatemalans, Haitians, Negroes. You know what I'm saying? They're going to associate themselves with that, because those are proverbs and bywords that have been placed upon us. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 50 and verse 33. Isaiah 50, forgive me, it's Jeremiah. Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. "Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast
they refused to let them go.
Yep, they refused to let us go.
Jeremiah 50 and 33.
Yep. So both the southern and the northern kingdom were held captive together because we actually brothers. You know, we're actually brothers. You know, we come from the same forefather, which is Jacob. So here in America, they got this stigma where blacks and the Mexicans are different. You know, we're not. And we
A lot of that had to do with when the Moors, I guess, when they had Andalusia, they had a lot of Hebrews that were living there. They were traveling to various places, but once the Europeans came in,
yeah, it's a like divide and conquer. You know, it's a tactic. So the enemy knew how to divide and conquer us. And part of the curses that were put upon us is that we were going to have proverbs and bywords here. So we were going to be called in different names, and we were going to hate our brothers. But now, through understanding the scriptures, now we understand prophecy. Now we know why we went to captivity. Now we know why what befell our people and who our people are today. You know, that's why this sign is so important, because now when people walk up, especially our people, they can look at this sign and identify who they are. And then when they come to talk to us, they can get enlightenment on who they are as really God chosen people according to the Bible. So you got somebody? Where was we last at?
You wanted me to get the 2 commandments. You want me to get
Yes, I still want those, and I want that Baruch still, because I never got the point on that Baruch.
So get the commandments real quick.
Not yet, because I want to make the point on that Baruch.
Okay. Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 31 now. And it says, Baruch 2 and 31, and shall know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, their power, for I gave them, oh, forgive me, it's 30. Yeah, we didn't even finish that one. Verse 30, it says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves.
Right, so in the land of our captivity, we're going to remember ourselves, right? Go ahead. It's more on that.
Yeah, verse 31, and shall know that I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, their power, for I give them in heart.
Did it say that they was going to fall back on the name of the Lord?
When you read down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more down? Okay, keep going.
It says, and shall know that I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, their power, for I gave them in heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name.
Right, so now we know the names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. In order to worship the Most High and His Son, you have to know their names, you know? So like the brother, he said it, the name of the Most High is Yahweh. Yahweh means He exists, you know? He exists, or the existing one. And then Yahushai, which is beloved Son, it means He delivers. So when Yahushai comes, He's going to come and deliver His elect out of Babylon. That's why the names are important, because we're going to be calling on those holy names, right? Those with the names that we've been calling on for years in the church, Jehovah, Yahshua, you know, Jesus, and all those other names. Those are false names that have been given to us from the enemies to confuse us. But now we have the true Paleo Hebrew names. Go there, and then you already know Zephaniah 3 and 9. Zephaniah 3 and 9.
This is
and then Hosea 1, Hosea the first chapter. Gotta grab that.
This is Matthew. This is going to be Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 37. It says, Yahushai said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord, Yahushai thy God, with all thy heart.
Right. So you should love the Lord with all thine heart. Right. So that's the one of the greatest commandments, is to love the Most High with all thine heart. So now let me ask you, what do you think love is to you?
Compassion.
Compassion? Okay. Well, you know what? Grab the precept in John what love is. So you said compassion, right? 1 and 10. You said compassion. Well, we're gonna show you what love is according to the Bible. Because most people don't know what love is. They don't even know how to answer what love is, you know? So the Bible tells you what love is.
Yeah, that should be 15 or 16 John. Yeah, it's either 15, 16 or 16.
It's in there's one of them in either 1 John or 2 John. It's in one of the little Johns. Oh, can't let us love the world here. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. She's talking about what is love.
okay.
5 and 3. For 5 and 3. Yeah, 1 John 5 and 3. 1 John 5 and 3. So it's the little John, not Big John, not Saint John, little John. Okay. 1 John 5 and 3. Okay. This is 1 John 5 and verse 3. And it reads, 1 John 5 and 3. For this is the love of God, Yahweh Shem Shai, that we keep his commandments.
See, this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. You see? So if you want to say you love God, you got to keep his commandments.
And his commandments are not grievous.
So his commandments are not grievous. So that's why I say, shave, you got your beard shaven down, well, you got to grow that back. You got to let that grow. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to say you love God. So read that and then that's it.
Okay, let me read it one more time.
Yeah, you can read it one more time.
1 John 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, Yahweh Shem Shai, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
See, his commandments are not grievous, right? Now go back to where you was at in the gospel, and then start over from the top.
This is back in Matthew 22 and verse 37. Yahweh Shai said unto him, thou shalt love the Lord Yahweh Shai thy power with all thy heart.
Yep.
And then the heart going into the mind.
Yep.
The Hebrew word I believe was lav.
Lav. Yep.
And with all thy soul and with all thy mind.
Yep.
Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment.
That's one of the first and great commandments. Go ahead.
Verse 39. And the second is like unto it.
Yep.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right. So when you come into this body, we all treat each other as we would all treat ourselves. So we don't show love to each other by verbal expressions. We show love to each other by actions towards one another. And it's a brotherhood that the Lord has brought us unto. Which in this brotherhood, we can actually be ourselves versus us dealing with everybody in the world. Because when you come into this truth, you can't really be yourself with everybody in the world. This truth is going to be something that's going to be like exciting to your mind, and you're going to want to tell everybody, you're going to want to talk about it. But majority of people in the world, they're not going to accept you because they really don't care for the truth, and the Lord got their minds blocked. He got their minds alienated from this actual truth.
So much what happened with Noah.
Right.
Stop speaking to them. They're not
right. They're not going to listen, So they love living in this darkness. They don't want to come to the light, Like I tell you in Big John, that at least if they come to light, at least their wicked deeds be reproved. Because people want to continuously be wicked. They don't want to change. So this truth is not for everybody. It's only for a small few. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 59 and verse 15. Isaiah 59 and 15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil make him himself a prey.
Yeah, so when you depart from evil, then you make yourself a prey. People are going to ridicule you. People are going to talk down on you. They're going to try to convince you that what you're doing and what you believe in is wrong. So you have to have a strong faith in a sense that this is the truth. Matter of fact, Hebrews 11. You got to go to Hebrews 11.
wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
Oh, since you quoted it, I'll read it. Since you quoted it.
A little bit more. And it says, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Yep, this is Sirach or Ecclesiastes 1 and 13. It says, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. So it's not created with everybody. So if the Lord brought you to this truth and the Lord keeps you around, Lord, when the Lord does, Lord, when we can see you again, come back with a beard on your face, you know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful that you got your notes.
The beard, I got
Oh yeah. But we like how you came up because you got a humble spirit. You know what I'm saying? You dialoguing.
Well, at a young age, they told me the Noah story. It scared me.
Yeah.
Third grade.
And
that one, true wisdom,
Yeah, that's real. That's real. So, you know, a lot of people don't come up like that. They come up proud. They come up thinking they know. Some people just want to infiltrate.
Those Bibles are highlighted. There's got a lot of stuff in there.
Well, we take our time to be studious. You know, we actually go through precepts. We actually learn. You know what I'm saying? And we grow. You know, so it took time. You know, this thing is not a fly-by-night Israelite thing. It takes time, you know, and it's a test to try to see if you're really going to be about the Lord.
I was trying to get by with this as facial hair, but
oh yeah, well now you know. So like go to John 15 and start at verse 15, because I had made the point that the world's not going to love you, right? The world, just because you have the truth, but really it's not even you that the world doesn't love. The world doesn't love the Lord. So deep down inside, you got people that say, I love the Lord, I love sweet Jesus. But then when you bring the word out to them, hey, they change their whole speech, you know?
it's hard to go by the Bible.
Well, that's why we don't go by all of them, because we can't sacrifice here like a cut a lamb, while we keep the Passover and, you know, a unspotted blemished lamb. You know, we can't do all these things, but we go get us some lamb. And we still uphold the Passover. Everything that they said, we eat the unleavened bread. We do everything accordingly, you know. So we rehearse the righteous acts, and that's what shows faith, because you're trying to do what the Lord commanded you to do in a wicked world, you know. So it's even harder. And that's part of the straight gate, you know. Yep, that's difficult. Like yeah. Exactly.
Supposed to wear all one fabric.
Yeah, even with your clothes. Your clothes, we wear different fabrics. Now, according to the law, we just be breaking the law because we're supposed to have one. If I got cotton, I'm supposed to have cotton down here. You know? So, yeah, you know, women's clothing and all that, you know. So, it's certain things we can't keep. It's not hard for me to not put on a dress.
Yeah.
You know, it's not hard for me not to put on a dress. I'm not going to put on a dress.
Yeah,
I'm not a woman.
Yeah.
You know? So that's easy. You know what I'm saying?
You can start getting tattoos.
Yeah, no tattoos. Look like you don't got tattoos, but if you do, then
I don't.
and then you know, some of us before we came to the truth, we got tattoos and we didn't know. And Lord not going to destroy you because you didn't know. Well, we became heathens. We were heathens. We became Americanized. You know, before we found the truth. So now that we know who we are, now we're putting off the wickedness, and now we're becoming a new man in the Lord. Matter of fact, John 3. Go.
John 15.
You asked for Hebrews 11.
Yeah, hold that real fast.
Hey.
Yeah, grab that John 15.
This is John 15 and verse 18. And it reads, it says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. And this is our Lord Yahweh speaking. That's why it's in the red letter.
That's right.
I got you. John 15, 15, verse 18. And I'll read it one more time. John 15 and verse 18. And it reads, and you should write down verse 19 too. John 15 and verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own.
See, so if you were of the world would love you. But since you're not of the world is going to despise you. That's why the world's going to teach you it's different. You know,
The body is going to the world, but it's going to die.
well, in a spiritual sense, you can't connect to everybody with like being a part of this truth. Like, you ever seen that movie, The Matrix? So that's a good depiction of like how Morpheus was telling Neo, you know what I'm saying, really look around you. These people will fight for the system, but we're the glitch in the system. You know what I'm saying? So these people are totally against us. So when Morpheus is telling Neo, look around you, he said, did you get distracted by the woman in the red dress? And when he looks back, it was an agent. You know? So everybody is pretty much a demon against you in this truth. You know? So that's why you gotta have, like, when you're in the world and you know the truth, you gotta have like a camouflage about yourself. Act as if you don't know the truth, but you know the truth. And that's a part of applying wisdom, because now you're like Superman. Remember Superman?
I have to be careful with what I look on the internet. I got to throw it around because the algorithm, if you start researching too much
Yeah.
throw other things.
Well, you know what? Don't.
Camouflage it.
Well, you know what? Nah, don't even care about what you search because our IP address is all hacked. We don't care. We search everything. We don't care what it is. Conspiracies, all that. We searching it all because we gotta go through the prophecies and then break them down. Especially if it lines up with the scriptures. So we don't care about the government. We're not afraid of them. We stand bold. That's why we out here. We prisoners of war, standing up against the global elites, and we telling them that they're judging, they're gonna go into slavery. They can watch my video right now. They watch it right now. They're going to slavery, goddammit. That's what we telling them. The Lord gonna put them in slavery. So we don't care. You can search anything you want. You know? Because we not afraid of them. The Lord gave us the ultimate power. He gave us this Bible. This is true. They afraid of this word. Ooh, that's right. Yeah.
Ultimately, you came in alone, you go out alone.
Yeah, well, we saying like when you out amongst regular people, you know, you just be regular Clark Kent, you know, like Superman was. He was Clark Kent. He worked at the news press, and then when it was time for him to be Superman, he took off the glasses and he had powers. So here we got our capes on, you know, and we got the power here. But in the world, after we done here, we gonna go Clark Kent back into the world. You probably ain't gonna recognize us. We're gonna be regular Joe Schmoes, but then when we back out here, we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, going fiery for the Lord, you know. But that's a part of using wisdom because, like I said, we in a time where evils, you know, and anything that's associated with this truth, they're going to present it as an evil thing because really everybody hates the Lord. So when people hate the Lord, they want to kill the Lord, you know. So they're going to have that same kind of persecution mentality towards you, but that don't mean be afraid. It just means apply wisdom so that way you don't have to be caught up with, you know, with the nonsense of dealing with these people.
Messiah is due to arrive, so you guys believe the original people, that's what happened.
Right.
Come on, man. That's why we thank the Lord Yahweh outside for putting us on game. I'm thinking about the scripture, be harmless as doves, but wise as serpents. Yep. You know. But now so.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you reading?
John.
Yeah. Keep reading on that, John. Finish that point out.
John 15 and verse 19. If ye were of the world will love his own.
Right. So we're not of the world. So the world doesn't love us. Go ahead.
Yep. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Yep. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord. Yahweh.
Yep.
If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you.
Yep.
If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also.
Yep. Keep going.
Verse 21. For all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
Yep.
Because they know not that. Because they know not him that sent me.
Yep. Keep going.
Verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin.
See, read that again. Yes, sir.
This is St. John 15 and verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin.
Right. So we out here speaking unto everybody. Now, a lot of our viewers is on YouTube. Majority of people don't stop and listen, you know, but still, as they walk by, they're still getting the vibration of the Lord's words. So whether they want to listen or not or hear it, it's still hitting their ears, and it's either going to do two things. It's either going to condemn you or it's going to save you, which really is going to bring you to the truth. And then through the Lord, that's how we're going to be saved, because none of us are saved right now. We're waiting on the Lord to come back for us to be saved, which means to be rescued, because we got to be rescued. The time of evil is coming. Somebody also grab Jeremiah 30, matter of fact, Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel's 12 and 1. You know, grab those, because we're coming into. We are, you know, we're not done yet, so you know, as long as you can stay, we're gonna be done until we wrap up. You know, but go ahead and grab that.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Yep.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
So it is even the time of Jacob's trouble. So it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. Majority of people here in America are Israelites. So their time of trouble is coming, and the Lord is going to bring trouble upon them, because why? They're being wicked individuals. They're fighting against the Lord. So the Lord is going to bring troubles upon them. They do, because the message is out there. That's what I'm saying. Like the matter of fact, Habakkuk 2 and 14. I'm gonna show you how much this message is out there. Habakkuk 2 and 14.
A little bit more.
Hold on. Don't rush it.
We edify. Oh yeah, I got it. It's how it takes time to build. Habakkuk 2 and verse 14. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him. Read a verse. Read. Go 12. Habakkuk 2 and 12. Habakkuk 2 and 12. Oh no, 2 and 14. Did I say 14? Yeah. Habakkuk. Oh my bad, bro.
Habakkuk 2,
my bad. No, I read 15. My bad. Yeah, Habakkuk 2 and verse 14. That's my fault. For the earth shall be filled with knowledge of the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, as the waters cover the sea.
Right. So there's more water than there's land in the world. So the knowledge of the Lord shall cover the earth as the waters of the sea. You see, so that shows you that the word is going forth. So out of the whole world, everybody's going to hear it. Matter of fact, real fast, go to Matthew's 24 and 14. Matthew's 24 and 14. Because everybody got to get a judgment. Everybody got to hear the judgment of the Lord. Matthew 24 and 14.
St. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
See, for a witness to all nations, and then shall the end come. Show you that everybody's going to hear this word. There's nobody's going to have that excuse in their mind. You can't say that excuse in their mind, well, I didn't know. Yes, you did. Because the Lord is not unjust. He's going to give you the reason why he's going to destroy you. He don't have to be afraid to tell you why he going to destroy you. He's all powerful. He's the Most High. He can do anything he wants. So but he's still so merciful. He's going to tell you, like, look, this is what you've been doing, so this is why I'm going to destroy you for it. It's like he's been doing it several times throughout history. Israel did this. Israel did this. This is why I punished you, because you did this against me. So it's nothing new in these times. Just like that's why Noah was out. You mentioned Noah. Noah was out there prophesying for 120 years. And our people were still not getting right by the Lord. Even though that the Lord sent a messenger out there to warn them, stop being idolaters. Stop being wicked. Stop worshiping after these other gods of the other nations. You know? So the Lord said, okay, you want to keep being wicked? I'm gonna have Noah tell you, I'm gonna have him building an ark for his family, and he's gonna go into that ark, 8 souls, and they're gonna live. And the Lord brought rain and drowned everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna do the same thing in these times, because what people doing? They're eating, they're drinking, they're giving unto marriage, they're partying, they're living their life. They're not trying to turn back to the Lord and get saved. They think that their life matters more than what the Lord wants. So since they think their life matters more than what the Lord wants, the Lord's going to catch everybody as a thief in the night. He's going to catch them unaware, because while they trying to live in pleasure and enjoy the fruits of the seasons and die. Well, you know what? Where do you think judgment takes place?
After we're out of these bodies.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you. Where do you think judgment takes place? Because that's not accurate. Judgment takes place here on the earth. This is where you're going to get judged. This is where the Lord is going to come and do the judging act. He's going to come himself and judge. And people get judged every day. When they lose their life, that's judgment from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The Lord sanctioned their life to be lost. Somebody grab that. Go ahead. It's Ecclesiastes. What, the 3rd chapter, I believe. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter.
Okay, I found it. It's not one of the books of
Solomon.
That's Solomon, yeah.
Yep.
I got you. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in my heart, the Most High shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Right, there is a time there for every purpose and every work. So the Lord said, under the sun, that's where he found the place of judgment, where wickedness was there. So this world is under the sun. So a lot of wickedness, the Lord has been seeing it, and when he comes back, he's going to judge these people for their wickedness. Go to Second Corinthians 5 and 10, because see, people believe that when you die, it's going to be a long line to the pearly gates, and then you're going to get your the ideology of a Christian, you know. They teach you gotta go here and then it's gonna be a judge, it's gonna be the judge, you're gonna be in front of the throne and you're gonna get judged. Nuh-uh.
On the moving stairs that go.
Yeah, you know, it's not gonna happen like that. You're gonna get judged here. Then when you go back up there, the Lord's gonna send you back down, you know what I'm saying, in a new life. Because
I heard something. Like that,
everybody comes back.
and even though you die, your body's going to be reassembled, and that your own flesh will bear witness against you.
Well, you'll go because there's bodies in the heavens. So when we die, this body goes back to the earth, decomposes. Our spirit goes back to the heavens, and then the Lord says, "All right, well, I'm gonna send you back now into a different life." So then you become born into a different body. You start all over again after like the third and fourth generation. You become like your mother and your father lay down together, and then poof, back into the world. You know what I'm saying, to live through that lifetime, that life cycle. So go ahead,
Make it into the higher heavens.
No. This is gonna be the last. After this, after prophecy be fulfilled here, we're talking about the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble. World War III. World War III happens. The Lord's gonna return. He's gonna gather those that do right here now. That's why we out here, because those that do right now that are part of the Lord's elect, the Lord's gonna save them. And then when the Lord establishes to put us at the top kingdom in the world, we're going to gather the rest of the nations that are alive, and we're going to make them work and rebuild Israel, which is our land. They're going to rebuild Israel. And then as we have the land back, we're going to procreate. That's why people don't understand where the kingdom of heaven is. The kingdom of heaven is going to be right here on the earth. So we're going to be able to procreate and bring back all the Israelites that died. We're going to bring them back through the loins of the elect. That's how they're going to come back into the kingdom. And they're all going to be righteous. All of them. They're all going to be right. Right now, they're wicked. Right. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 10. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of the Mashiach. See, so say it verbatim. Okay. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ. Yep. That everyone may receive the things done in his body. According to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. See, so we all must appear before the judgment seat of the Lord. So when he comes, the Lord's going to be the judge. You know what I'm saying? He's going to give forth judgment. He's going to already know when he comes back who he's going to judge and whom he's going to save. He already has a long list, because the Lord has been watching everything. There's angels all around us, but we don't see them. But those angels, which when you look up the word angel, it goes back into being a messenger. So those angels are sending forth messages back to the heavenly realm of what everybody's doing here on the planet Earth. So if you're doing wicked, you stamp that somebody being wicked. Like it's the same story of Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a fake character, but before he comes and gives gifts, what is he doing? He's checking the list, seeing if you've been bad or good. They took that story out of the Bible. That's all they did. They took the story out of the Bible and turned it into a heathenistic custom. You know,
Mainly Western Christians, Eastern
right?
Christians
Don't believe that, because it wasn't real. And Saint Nick was an actual person. He was an actual so-called Southern Kingdom man. But yeah, no problem. Lord willing, you've been edified. Lord willing, you've been edified. What's your name? Joe. Oh, okay. Joel. I gotta look at what Joel means.
Shalom, bro.
Hey, Shalom. Hey, look up Joel. Let's see what Joel means. Yeah, look up Joel, because hey, if he come back, that's his Hebrew name. You know, he come back and stick around. You know, that could be his Hebrew name. See what Joel says. It's probably
Mine says Jehovah is the Lord. That's what it says. But that's the regular.
Oh,
Yahweh. I know. Yeah.
Yahweh's power.
Yeah.
Yahweh's the Lord.
Mine's the Google.
Nah, Blue Letter, bro. How you gonna not go to the Blue Letter?
Oh yeah, he got it. It's yeah.
But yeah, that's why I need the Hebrew. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole point of the Hebrew. It says Yah wa Allah. Yeah, Yah wa Allah. All right, so Yah wa Allah is Yahweh is the Most High. So that's dope. Yah wa Allah. Hey, Yah wa Allah. Yahweh Allah, that's a hard name.
All right.
That sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, but you gonna say something?
Hey, what's really Yah, He, and Wah, and Allah, power. So He and the power. So like He's with the power. You know what I'm saying? So that's Joel right there. You can break it down, Yahweh Allah. That's hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a hard name, Yahweh Allah. That's hard.
Hey, he was getting down on his legs and shit.
Yeah.
He was really trying to, kind of see what's up, bro.
That's why I ain't nothing to say, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, hell
He
yeah.
didn't buck up against the
Beer.
beers, you know.
Yeah. But see, hey, that's why like the scriptures say, somebody could grab that, it says the angel of rejoice
Oh, one man.
when one man turn it, So you never know. He might be a brother that comes back like, oh shit, hey Joel.
What you guys are saying, and
Yeah. Hey Joel, man. Or Joe. Yahweh Allah, man. That's Yahweh Allah in the Hebrew, brother. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you my name to Yahweh Allah. Nah, I'm just joking. My name already stamped in. I ain't changing my name. I'm just joking. That is a dope name, though. Yahweh Allah. Dang, I'm trying to put that in my mind. Yahweh Allah. I knew that by that time when I didn't know my name. I probably just put that. Yeah.
This is I got you, bro. This is book 15 and verse 10. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God, Yahweh Shem Shai, over one sinner that repented.
Woo! Over one sinner that repented, And, Lord's willing, that brother gets right, you know what I'm saying? And if he be part of the elect, that's one more elect to add to the ranks. And then, hey, that's one less person that we got to wake up for the destruction to come, And that's what we waiting for, is for the Lord to utterly wake up the elect to destroy Babylon the Great, man. But it's all about the Lord's elect in these last days. You know what I'm saying? But whatever y'all got, y'all can bring it out.
I'm gonna get a precept that you wanted to get, and it matches perfectly what we just talking about, bro. This is Romans 12 verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of God, Yahweh Shem Shai, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, Yahweh Shem Shai, which is your reasonable service.
Read that boy in the NLT. That right there is going to smack that right in the middle, Because it talks about how you got to separate yourself from this world, Oh, that's why John.
Oh, John, okay.
The 3rd chapter, John 3, present your body as a living sacrifice. You got to sacrifice that old man, the old way you should do things. And you got to really make that 180 to turn to the Lord, Everything that you learned and that you thought was right, you got to pretty much throw that shit in the garbage, And then you got to actually learn the right way. You got to be built up to learn about the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start off as a newborn baby. Come up to this thing.
This is Romans 12 in the NLT, New Living Translation. The title says, a living sacrifice to God, Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? And it says, starting from the top, 12 and 1. And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God, Yahweh Shem Shai, because of all he has done for you.
Yep, for all he has done for you.
Man, bro. Beautiful. That's like the least we can do. Let them be a living in a holy sacrifice, the kind you will find acceptable.
Yep.
This is truly the way to worship him.
This is truly the way to worship him. That's the only way, man. And come out to the highways and hedges, compel my people to come in, be brotherly, love the Most High with all thine heart, love Yahweh Shai with all thine heart. You know what I'm saying? Separate yourself from this world. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating all the abominations. Stop getting lineups. You know what I'm saying? Stop smoking weed. Get out that adulterous spirit, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the Lord told us back here, bro, don't follow a multitude to do wickedness.
Yeah.
Just because a bunch of people doing it don't mean it's right.
Yeah. That's right.
That was it on the it's fired the next verse, but that was the point.
Read the next verse.
Okay, verse 2. It says, don't copy the behavior of
that's for sure I want you to read.
Yeah, don't copy the behavior of customs of this world, but let God Yahweh Shem Shai transform you into a new person by changing the way you think.
That's it. By changing the way you think, you know, you gotta give up these holidays, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get along with your family members the way you want to get along, you know, because the Lord got you under a different vibration, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything about you, when you come to the Lord, everything about you changes. Your whole mindset, the way you walk, the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? Your views of life is totally different. You know, and it's not what the world believes in. So the world is gonna have a problem with you, man. That's another stumbling block for Jake out there, not being accepted by the world. You know what I'm saying? They believe that you're supposed to be accepted by everybody. No, you're not supposed to be accepted by everybody. You're not supposed to be loved, serving the Lord. You're supposed to be the exact opposite, man. You know, so that's like I just can't believe that God just hates everybody. And hey, he hates the ungodly, he hates the sinner. You know what I'm saying? And he hates these heathens.
People are so dumb. People be like, well, I can't believe hate. Like everybody hates because hate just goes into a strong dislike.
That's it.
That's all it goes into.
Yep.
Can I read one more, a little bit more?
Yep.
It says, then you will learn to know God, God's will for you.
Yep.
Which is,
it says, then you will learn how to serve the Lord. You know? Go ahead.
Then you will learn. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect.
Yep. Which is pleasing and perfect. All right. That's it. Yep.
Oh, you wondered where it said be born again? Or what you
So at the top.
This is St. John chapter 3 and verse 1. There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from the Most High, for no man can do these miracles that thou doest except the Most High be with him.
Yep.
Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High.
See, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom. So you got to be reborn again in order for you to see the start of the kingdom. Which the start of the kingdom is the brethren right next to you. You know, because you gotta look at those brethren as Yahushua. You gotta be able to treat brothers as Yahushua in order to be accepted into that kingdom. You know, like we went the other day. You know, these things that you do unto the least, you shall do them unto me. You know, and that's starting to be accepted into the kingdom, man. You know, because we are the kingdom, right? And that's why, you know, you quoted that last time we was doing that lesson. You said, how can you say you love the Most High when you don't? You got that? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. First John 4 and verse 20. If a man say, I love God, Yahweh Shai, and hate his brother, he is a liar.
See, he is a liar. So how can you say you love the Most High, but you can't love the man right beside you? You know?
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he has seen, how can he love God, Yahweh Shai, whom he has not seen?
There it is. There it is. You know, so many of you don't love the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You don't love your house side, man. If you don't love your neighbor, you know what I'm saying? But where was we at? Go back to that last one.
Yep. This is verse St. John chapter 3 and verse 4. Nicodemus said unto him, How can a man be born when he is old?
Right. So Nicodemus was being simple-minded. You know, how can a man come out of his mother's womb and then go back into his mother's womb again to be born again? You know. Go ahead.
Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Yahushua answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
And that's what it is, being born in your mind. All right? If you can't humble yourself as a child and then not be offended in the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You can't be born again. You know? Bless, the scripture say, blessed is he who is not offended in me. You know? Because with this truth, it comes with cuts. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta get broken down before you can be built up. You know? So you can't be offended in your house side, man. Right. You know?
It says that which is born of flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the spirit is spirit.
See, so the Lord gives the spirit, like we're just regular men, Paul and Apollos, one planted, one watered, but the Most High gave the increase. The Most High gave the increase to sprinkle me, right? He sprinkle you for you to grow. He give you that water, that nourishment that you need. He give you that increase, man.
That's right, bro. The roots grow deeper.
Yeah.
That's like signifying our faith.
Yeah.
And then the tree grows and it grows and it grows. So what, man? Ultimately, our purpose is to bear fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go out there and teach the nation of Israel, whether they forbear, man.
Right. Yeah, the Lord got many analogies with trees. My favorite one is the palm tree. The palm trees actually grow fruit. Wait a minute. Yeah. It's a coconut. Coconuts grow on palm trees. Now you go onto the roots of the palm trees. The roots of the palm trees are like anchors. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're able to withstand storms.
Yeah, you be seeing them just
sway back and forth, and they never get uprooted. So in its truth, you want to be anchored in through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, anchored in like a palm tree, man. Not able to get rooted about. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to continue in that? That's kind of basically it, going into the rebirth of your spiritual self.
Keep reading on that. Yeah, keep reading on that.
This is verse 7. Marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again. The wind bloweth where it listeth, and thou hearest the sound thereof, but cannot tell whence it cometh and whither it goeth.
Right.
So is everyone that is born of the Spirit.
Right. And most people can't discern the Spirit, right? Because it does move like the wind. You know what I'm saying? People can't discern the Spirit, man. That's why they get tripped up, and they look at us in a carnal sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just regular men, black, Hispanics, young guys out there that don't know what they talking about, that just look crazy, man. But don't know that brothers is filled with the Holy Spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? They filled with the Holy Spirit.
Anointing.
Yeah, bro.
Just like they did, if I'm not mistaken, Apostle Paul or Apostle Peter, where they said they look like they're unlearned men.
Yeah.
But once you come up here, man, if you don't come up right, you know what I'm saying, you get sliced and diced spiritually, man.
Yeah.
And if you come up right, man, you get edified, man.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. We're being defenders of the word, man, of the truth.
Matter of fact, well, yeah, that's it. I don't know if you had anything to talk about.
I had something to back you up, but
We never went to that Hebrews, so we can end it off with Hebrews 11, and you start at verse 6 and read down to verse 10.
yeah, because what I'm thinking about right now, I had a precept for you about the being cleansed in the word, and back what y'all bros saying too, with the Lord chose the prophets according to his own eye, But I just get the one with the word real quick, bro, if I may. This is Ephesians 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
Yep. That's it. Straight to the point.
It's the word that cleanses.
Yep. That's right. You can't go get your head dipped in some dirty ass water and say that you've been baptized. That's not how the Lord rocking. With you. He rocking with you through this word.
Right.
That's how we get clean. So, Jake, you gotta take a shower every day. You should be in his word every day.
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get physically clean. You gotta spiritually scrub yourself too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my voice is spiritually, you know what I'm saying?
Dirty as hell.
Hell yeah, musty as fuck.
Dirty.
Man.
It's a lesson right there. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. See? So you gotta diligently seek Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, especially now, man. Especially now that you see everything that's going on in the world, man. We getting that much closer to Esau, Edom's kingdom falling, you know. So, you know, we want the Lord to guide and protect us, especially when this society breaks the fuck down, man. You know, and the only way the Lord gonna be with us is if we do what He commanded us, you know, before He brings these tribulations, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 7, by faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear.
Yep. So that's how we move it. You gotta move with fear, man. You know, you hear these prophetic events that are happening and coming to pass. You know that the Lord ain't fucking playing. You know, so if you don't want to get caught up out here, you know, you gotta move with fear like our forefathers did, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way to have a hedge about you. You know. Go ahead, bro.
And Joe mentioned the beginning of knowledge is fearing the Lord.
Fearing the Lord,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So he was on point with that, man.
Was.
And it says, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteous, which is by faith.
Yep. He became heirs of the righteous, which is by faith, which at that time he was part of the elect. That was the elect during that time. Because it was only 8 souls that got saved. You know what I mean? Go ahead, bro.
By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out not knowing whither he went. By faith, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise.
Yep, keep going.
For he looked for a city which hath foundation, whose builder and maker is the Most High.
There it is. So we in the same spirit. That's what we are looking for. Is that city that's gonna be for us, you know, where we're gonna have everlasting comfort and rest. You know, right here in America, we gotta go through these last final plagues that the Lord's gonna send, you know, judgments, you know, and then once we make it through this, Lord's gonna give us peace. He's gonna give us rest.
Right.
That He has already restored for us, man. You know, so this is why we calling out now. Okay, the time is gonna come where judgment's gonna take place out here. You know, and then if Lord's will, we be able to elect, we make it through this judgment, and we're gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be good. Lord's will, you know. But the time is at hand where all evils and shit is gonna happen out here, you know. So you know, that's pretty much all I got. I don't know if y'all
I got one.
Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 118 and verse 8. Going back to Joe's point, you had asked him the question, hey, what you going through, you know, in that day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is, it is better to trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai than to put confidence in man.
There it is.
Yeah, man.
That's straight to the point, you know. Trust in the Lord, man. Trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's it, you know. The Lord got His elect, you know, and Lord's willing we be those men.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I was thinking about for our life for a moment, but that was beautiful. You want to break it down and speak on it and then close it out?
This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal way of glory. So, hey, man, basically, like the brother said, the brother brought out the scripture discussing the Lord, man. So all of hell and all the shit we go through, man, to understand is for us to get built up in the spirit, to be strong in that day, man, you know, and just stick to the script, and the Lord got your back, man. Like the bros always say, man, like the scriptures say, man, that you fight, if you fight for the Lord, He's gonna fight for you. Perfect paraphrasing, man. You know, so hey, man, this hell that we catch, you know, it's necessary, man, and just stay strong, man. You know, and we're gonna have the desires of our heart, man. You know, the Lord He got us.
The Lord got your back like a backpack.
Yep, that's what the whole point of faith is, man. You know, but that's all I got to say.
Close them out there.
So, with that being said, Lord willing, this camp was edifying. We want to give our honor, praises, and glory to our beautiful power.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakatash,
Rakati Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakati Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Rakati Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakati Yahushai.
Yahushai.
I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to do well. Honors to your brothers out there laboring in truth and sincerity. And shalom to respectful brethren too, man, because it's not it's not a color thing, this is a spiritual thing, man. Okay, so if your spirit go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're an Israelite. And likewise, the sincere sister that's been an effort to please Yahweh, Yahushai, to the best of their abilities. Okay, I want to say, stay strong, DTA, and Shalom.
That's right.
Shalom.